Testing the broadcast. You can never tell how long this takes to actually kick in, so I'm just going to kick it in now and say welcome everybody to episode 5 of Off the Shelf Reviews playthrough of Doom Eternal. I'm your host, Iain Buckingham, and welcome back. We were in some deep doo-doo last night, weren't we? We ended up killing that gladiator in the arena. And then we ended up back at our space station, and yeah. I was surrounded by stuff. I got stuff. Where do I get my stuff? So I can... Oh, right. Okay, so I can put stuff on me? Shotgun shoulder. Oh, okay. I'm going to get the shotgun shoulder. I'm going to look badass with the shotgun shoulder. Demonic, Classic Marine, Crimson. I need to unlock that zombie one. What up, Seed Hill Bruiser? Just a shout out to well, I mean, let's do this. Seed Hill is obviously the first one in. What up, Matt Midgley? Fist bump. Obviously, some of you are probably wondering where Dylan is at the moment. My son will be joining us as soon as he's eaten his tea. We had chicken pie and chips. And what up, Stuart Schaefer? Boom, boom. We had chicken pie and chips, and he pretty much took apart the pie and left the whole crust and was picking at the inside. And I was just like, no, you got to eat that pie. And he's like, I'm not eating that pie. And I'm like, in this kind of atmosphere, in this kind of world at the moment, you're going to eat that pie. And if you don't eat the pie, you can't come in and do the chat. And he's like, oh. So I was like, nope, that's my choice, you know. Gotta put my foot down every now and again. I'm the father. Right, where were we? I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, get back into this. Kill infant. Kill infant. Take grenade that. Grenade it. There we go. There we go. Gotcha. Change that. Fire. Yeah, man, guys. You little demons are nothing. Because honestly, I killed that thing last time, which was a pain in the butt. There. Nothing dead? Oh, you're not dead. Hey, that's not fair. Right, okay, return power to my ship. Let's get this on. It's quiet. I've literally had tea, so bear with me just in case I do burp. Online. Yeah, you can't waste food, dude. Honestly, you can't waste food. That's why I'm not wasting beer. That's why I've got my beer on me at the moment.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you.
Ah, man, don't be such a douche. You were a douche in the first game. You're a douche now as well. What up, Aaron J? Fist bump.
Only a Slayer's
what up, boss?
blade can stop a Titan.
Obviously, fist bump to everybody. I think I called out everybody. Ben Ray, what up, Ben Ray?
Your crucible before it is too late.
Stuart Shaver, what up?
Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal
Taurus
to
Nabad. Right, actually, I do want to check before I head off. How many power cells have I got? Because I'd like to get a couple more upgrades while I'm in here before... Oh, I get the weapon upgrade? Like, I still haven't properly walked around this place. Dylan was showing me a couple of days ago. He's like, oh, Dad, if you go down here and go this way, you can find this and that. And I was just like, oh, I haven't even properly wandered around. Oh, yeah, this was the Doom suit, which I did. Oh, no, this is the other one. This is the original Praetor suit. I don't know if I want to get that one just yet, because I do want to get a couple of coins and a couple of weapon upgrades. I'm just making sure I got the microphone fine. I mean, I moved it a little bit so that I could get it into a bit of a position if Dylan does come in, if he eats his tea. So just obviously tell me if obviously the audio's off or anything like that. What up, Mongo? Anything in here? There's nothing in here. Oh, I got my collectibles. I've been collecting some collectibles. I got my Arachnotron, my Carcass. Is that what that thing is? A Mancubus, Pinky, and a Revenant. So I've got the main ones. I've got a few of the main ones. Hey, oh. I didn't actually... How to comb your mustache. Vault Dweller's Survival Guide. Nice. Off-road travel guide. The Stroke of Transformation. Oh, that's Quake. Flint Taggart. That's the guy from the Book of Doom. I've got those books. From Nopefish to Dopefish. Living with Rage. The Spear of Destiny. Man, I can't believe I didn't actually look at these books. My Buddy Superfly. Why I'm So Great. Part 2 by Dork Nukem. By Dork Nukem? Oh my god, it's software. You got it. Oh, that's great. Sorry, I could stare at that book. What other books we got there? 1984 Dead Demons. How to Make Friends and Kill Demons. The Demon Farm. The Very Hungry Cacodemon. The Very Hungry Cacodemon. The Guts of Wrath. The Ripping Tree. Don Slayote? Don Slayote? What the hell? Eat, Rip and Tear. Anything else? Am I missing anything else? Oh, look. It's got what? Quake. What's that? Doom. Quake. Quake 3 Arena. I can't duck. Can't duck down. What's that? Doom 2. Doom. Man, that's class. I really gotta wander around this place. I really do. Right, okay, we were looking for power units, but you know what? No, I want the power up. I want the weapon upgrades. Kind of want the weapon upgrades before we wander off. So let's have a look. Okay. Have I done that one? I think I did that one. Oh, I'm in space. What suit's that? That's the other demon-like suit. So we're gonna jump down here, jump back over here. There was a room. I need a map for this place. I get lost. There was a room that had like 5 or 6 doors in, and like 3 of them had weapon upgrades. So I'm looking for that one now. Yeah, what's this? Right. Okay, back upstairs. Down this way. This was the Slayer room. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I remember where I am now. Oh, grab it. Right, weapon upgrade. Let's put one in there. Yes, I've got 8, so I can do a lot of these now. I mean, suits are just suits, really. So, I hope you're all doing well. Actually, you know, obviously we've just had our news upgrade. Boris Johnson pretty much just telling us basically what we already knew, and that's stay indoors unless you're a key person. Man, it is looking weird out there. I mean, I took Dylan out today for a walk, and everybody was abiding by the rules. You know, they were staying back and stuff like that, which was fine. And we avoided people as well. It's just a weird change in events, I suppose. You know, we're just living it day by day, aren't we? I mean, you know, so much for that save up and keep it for a rainy day bullshit, you know. I don't think it's rained over here for at least 5 days. Sentinel batteries. And at the same time, don't live in the now either. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You might need that shit tomorrow. So kind of just, I don't know. Stay safe, you know, as best as you can. Another coin, another weapon upgrade. Right, what was down here? That was... Oh, that crystal. I want that crystal. Definitely want that crystal. Are there 2 crystals down here? I wouldn't mind both crystals. That'd be good. Power up. My life with Dork Nukem. Oh, I got an achievement. Homemaker. Spend 8 Sentinel batteries in the Fortress of Doom. Right, okay, I wouldn't mind that one to get that. Right, that pretty much evens out all my armor and health at the moment. Is there another one over here? There is another one over there. I don't know if I really... What the... Oh, it's a collectible. Weird. Oh, it's Doom 64 music. Huh. That's class. Is there a picture over here? Dun, 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 dun. I love that song. Back in the day when I used to load up my PlayStation. Oh, I've actually got the background music of Doom 64 playing. That's the Cyber Demon walking. Pretty much sounds like Cyber Demon. I remember Doom on the PlayStation when I used to load it up, and the little fire used to come up on the screen, and then Doom arose, and I used to sit there like, oh my god, and then you pressed A when that music was playing. Dun, 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 or was it I used to sing Doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Back in it. Is it still playing that music? With the deaths of her priest, the blood ritual has been broken. The Khan Maker, desperate for a way to consume Earth, is attempting to resurrect the icon of sin. I've killed that guy a couple of times. Like he wasn't in the PlayStation version of Doom, which was weird. Oh, I think I'm being met by a guest. She's carrying a glass of wine and a blanket over her head. Could be the Mother Teresa, though I don't think it is. Say hello to the chauffeurs, my dear. Right, I thought I was the crazy one. That's just nonsense. Okay, popping my beer. Getting in. Has he finished that pie yet, dear?
Cheers.
Oh, cheers, dear. Cheers, chauffeurs. Ching. Has he finished that pie yet? Oh, he has finished that pie. Awesome. Right, okay.
Your crucible is
Getting
still
down here.
embedded
Okay, you're in
in the
charge of chat then while you're here then, and obviously make sure you talk into the microphone, because obviously I'm going to be concentrating on this. The music will kick in, the violence, we need to get here.
The Slayer began.
Forgive me because I'm not as loud as my husband or my son.
You blame me. He's technically half us. Right. Okay. Where are we? Well, I was here earlier. This place. This place was the arena. Okay. Right. Jump. Speed. Boost. Boom. Okay. Pieces of paper. Pick that up. What's that? Is there some down here? Oh yeah. I'm gonna smash that. Oh look. Argent cell, or sentinel cell, that's what I want. Sentinel battery, sorry. Jump up. Yep. There we go. We're getting ready for Master Chef later on, aren't we? Yeah, we got
Sorry.
She's still got her cough, so that's why we're still upset by
that. And I choked on a sweet corn.
Yeah, a piece of sweet corn earlier almost took her out for the game. I was just like, oh, it's one of those. Okay. Okay, stun jet. There we go. I'm going to start using my double barrel, I think, a little bit more than I was.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
No, detonate. Oh. So just for the second, while I'm obviously playing, if any of you have got questions and stuff, you can throw them to my wife. She will obviously look forward to answering them as best as she can.
Or not.
Or not. She might just ignore you completely. She does that every now and again. I don't know if that's just me though. That's
No,
she
it's a
does it.
skill. It's a skill that you have to have in this household.
What? Just to be able to switch
zone
off.
out and switch on.
Hey. Right. Okay. I'm on the door. Oh, do I have to shoot it? Okay. There we go. And that one. Okay, they definitely did something. So that.
Leave the knife.
Yeah, right, okay. Tomb Raider. Somebody actually said this last night. It was Tomb Raider, Doom Raider,
Doom Raider.
because of all the puzzles. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Open the door. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
You should have expected that.
Oh, well, I knew something was going to be behind that. I didn't know it was going to be him. Like, oh, Jesus. Got it. The dog. Fart. I used the hook and then everything slowed down. First death. Hey, that's not too bad. First 10 minutes into the game. This is kind of what you got to get used to. Like, if I could do a full playthrough of Doom perfectly, that'd be great.
That reminds me of the whole
What, from Dungeons and Dragons? Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Need to take you out. Need to definitely take you out. Come on. Ah, he's... Oh, go. Go. Okay, definitely get him. Get him. Fire. He definitely needs to die. Come on, do your green eyes. Gotcha. Do your green eyes again? Good. Watch that one. Ah, stop doing it. Ah, stop. No. Dog. Dog mode. Oh, he is gonna be a killer. He's actually... These kind I hate it when the game takes a boss and then turns it into an average enemy, but you still have to kind of fight it like it's a boss. You know, at least take the green eyes away from him, or the shield at least. You know, that'd be nice.
I like some of the music.
Yeah.
Particularly like
Mongo.
Mongo.
You need to die. You need to die. What the? Where did you come from? You should be that close. No. Die. No. Get it. Right. Set some stuff on fire, please. Come on. Slim off the shield. Almost fell off. But I got it. Ah. You get away with me with that stuff. Oh, the axe is pissing me off. Iain, Linda, what were your first impressions of Iain when you first met him? Oh, you're all on this. I've got this guy. I'm dealing with this guy. You got that question.
Bearing in mind, I think I've had a few to drink.
No.
We were in a club.
Yeah, well, unless you'd been drinking before I met you. I bought you a drink while we were in
No,
there.
I had drinks before I met you.
Well, obviously, you know.
I thought he was very unique.
Good way to put it. I like that. Nope. Alright. Oh, you.
No, your chats online are very good. They're very different from any other chats online.
Well, it was absolutely true. I was completely honest with you there as well. The fact that I did find you massively attractive. Well, I think massively attractive. You know, I was just like, you know what? Wing it. You know, I say this to people that, you know, if you're gonna do something, just go with it. You know, if you're not gonna do it, then don't. Because at the end of the day, what's the worst you could have said? You said no. What the fudge? You know, which, in fairness, I've had a lot of people say no to me at that point, so it really changed my dynamic. You know?
It was funny because I was there with the girl. She said, "Oh, once you go ginger, you never go back."
You do. Once you go ginger, you never go back. Which I was like, oh, okay, that's new. I hadn't heard that one. Up to that point, I hadn't heard of that. You know, everybody had looked at ginger hair like, oh no, it's a bad thing. You know, but you were like...
It was his hair, actually, I was drawn to.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't what I wanted. I still...
Or where he lived.
Yeah, I still think it was hell of a coincidental that I tidied my bedroom that day. You know? I thought, just in case. Just in case. Okay. Do it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get up there. Need to...
That's a good tip for any of you guys out there who are single.
Fudge! Yes.
Yeah, and if you meet a girl and stuff like that. One of the big things though about Iain was that we did spend most of the night talking like up most of the night.
Well, as soon as I made you laugh, you didn't leave my side.
No, and but the big thing is that he didn't go on. I know you might find this hard to believe. He did not go on purely about all evening, which you get that with guys sometimes. They're just talk about themselves.
No. Nice. Yeah. See, guys, you know, I do have some moments. You know. But I
50 Shades of Grey.
I
Ain't that the truth?
get up with the no! The dog is pushing me back. I remember we were sat there and like you come back to mine and we were sat there in the morning, which I was very surprised at. You He even stayed all night, which was crazy. But I remember for like 2 or 3 hours, you looked up at my shelves with all my video collections up there, and we just started talking about films. And I remember, I think you were probably the first person I ever asked what your favorite film was. And then when you dropped the Lord of the Rings trilogy on me, I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with this woman. You know, like most people up to, like I knew people who liked Lord of the Rings, but at the same time, you know, you really like Lord of the Rings. Do it. Come on. No! We bog off with that! He's not getting stunned as well as I want him to. He's kicking my butt again. Get away from me! Stun him. Stun him. Keep. Go that. Right, where are you? There, go that guy. Yes, I am, because this guy is... I'm going. The dogs. This shield guy. Come on, do you guys? Do you guys? Yeah. No. At a certain distance. And then if you go too far, you get this distance. Yeah, I'm trying. You stop doing that dog thing! Oh, go. Get the help. Get that guy. See? Right, keep him at a distance. No! Don't put the dog stuff.
Now, you see, Mongo, I liked your name. Now you have to go and say a thing like that.
What did he say?
Lord of the Rings films are overrated.
Oh, I mean, your comparisons for that is what? You know, I mean, the 50 Shades of Grey movie was overrated. I should have chainsawed. I need to chainsaw. See, the Lord of the Rings movies, unless you've actually taken the time to watch the behind-the-scenes special effects in which they do, which you'll have a number of times, they put so much work and effort into those movies, especially Peter Jackson, that it just boggles the mind. It boggles my mind when people go, oh, they're not very good movies. I'm like, really? Like, we're talking about some of the biggest action sequences of the late 90s. You know, like I was actually considering this a couple days ago. What would you say is the better battle sequence? Okay, Helm's Deep or the battle for Wakanda? And I'm talking Avengers Infinity War. That final battle where Thanos turns up is good, but my heart still leans towards Helm's Deep because it's still more practical. You know, they just have... You know, don't get me wrong, Avengers is still goddamn amazing, but, you know, it's just... Goddamn, it's good. Fire!
The thing is, though, is that before the film actually came, I've been longing for somebody to make the film.
Oh, I killed him.
Because I've read the books. Like,
I'm going to have to go back and watch that replay, because I shot one BFG shot.
Site of the first recorded demon
I
attack
shot a
in
BFG shot as he
Argentina.
was running at me.
According to the Corax tale,
anyway,
the city
carry on,
of the
sorry.
lost did not
so
wait for the
before
arrival of the
the
slave.
films were made, obviously I'd read the books and read them a couple of times actually.
Yeah.
They are my favourite books. And there have been that kind of animated film that
Yeah,
somebody, I can't remember who
the
it was
Banks,
now, that-
the Basky one. That
that attempted to kind of make it, but they only
great
did-
film. I love them.
Oh yeah, but it was like, you know,
Half the story.
yeah. And so I'd been like dying for somebody to make them properly.
Yeah.
So when it did come out, obviously, and yes, it's, if you've read the books, there obviously are elements that have been changed in the film and missed out and stuff like that. But that's like any
Yeah.
book to movie.
I mean, in fairness, we didn't need the story of Tom Bombadil.
No.
I mean, I know it fills up a chapter in the book, but
Yeah.
in fairness, I mean, that's really all it does is fill up a chapter in the book. They basically took that section and then just changed it for Treebeard, which actually worked out better. Oh, that's okay.
But what I did like is I do think, because Pete Jackson obviously is a big Tolkien fan anyway.
Yeah,
and,
oh yeah.
And so, you know, he got the right people on. He got, you know, in terms of the visuals
Yeah.
and the look. Like you say, paid so much attention to detail.
The funny thing is with Peter Jackson is that, you know, I'd watched The Frighteners, absolutely loved it. Then I watched What have we got?
Stuart said, have you ever asked Ian to dress up like Gimli? No.
No. But I have done the dance from Silence of the Lambs, so
Yeah.
you can go with that one.
Bad Taste was yeah.
Bad Taste is a great movie.
Great movie.
And well, that was the thing. Like I said, I'd watched. Got it. I'd watched some Peter Jackson movies, and out of anybody who was going to do a Lord of the Rings movie, I did not think it would be Peter Jackson. You know, I was like, really? And then he did. And the first one, you go back and watch Fellowship, you can see that it kind of still looks a little bit ropey in edges compared to, Two Towers and Return of the King, which is absolutely a lot more up to date. I don't think I can go down here, but I'm going to try. Nope, that's that. Yeah, definitely can't. Because it looks like you can get down there, and I'm wondering how to get to the back over there. There's a marker.
Where's
over
the
there.
green?
The green marker is behind. So I go this way. I
you missed it. You
missed
almost had it then.
I slept. The green marker seems to be behind this statue. There, see? The green marker's behind there.
Yeah, but is it?
Well,
Is
it's telling me I should go that way.
No.
That doesn't work. And I definitely can't go down there. So oh Christ! I slipped. I'm looking. This is how we play Tomb Raider games, dear. We look for the areas, don't
No, but try not to
we? Die.
So.
Thanks for the for the morale boost there.
And what do you do in Tomb Raider? You look all around.
Yes, that's what I'm currently trying.
You look
to
for the
clues.
like that.
the giant climbing wall. That would make sense. Thank you. That's why I have you here. That's why I'm at you, so you can play Doom with me. Yep, climb up. Right. Okay. Around this way. Oh Jesus. Now, why do you put such devastating enemies in such tiny little spaces where there's nowhere to move, and knowing full well that I dropped like 5 or 6 times? What are you doing? Oh, she's going to go get more wine. It's turned into one of those evenings, ladies and gentlemen. See, now the funny thing is, right, is like everybody asks Linda about what it was like when it's on a school night. What it was like when she first met me. Now, when the first time I met Linda, now like
this is true actually.
a lot of people always
ask the other way,
a lot of people always ask you because I don't think people fully honestly believe that it's one of those, how the hell did he get a girl like that kind of attitude? It's just like, you know what, I don't know sometimes. This is why I swing by it every day. But the weird thing was, I remember going down with Gary, because it was Gary's idea to go out. And I'd just been paid, and he said to me, oh yeah, there's a bunch of girls going from my work down, we can hang out with them. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try my luck, see what happens. I had no real intention of bringing the girl back, just in case, because I'd been turned down so many times that you just go, well, you try, and if you don't, you just end up going back home with your friends. That's how you do it. And then we walked into the club, and I remember Gary turning me. I still remember that night, even though it was like 10, 12 years ago. Longer than that. I remember walking into the club, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty gangster. I was dressed up, smelling nice. I've had a shower, bedroom was tidy, hoping to get some, whatever. And then I walk in there, and Gary goes, oh look, there's my friends. And I look over and I see this group of girls, and you were wearing this kind of 50s style dress.
No, I wasn't.
You were definitely wearing.
I just sat in pencil skirt on.
Yeah, but it went from your shoulders down.
No, it was just top and skirt.
Well, you were definitely in a skirt, right? And you were definitely stood there. And I remember thinking to myself, like not a lot of people get that feeling, but like everything did slow down. Oh, there's a total bio. Everything did slow down. I remember everything did slow. Oh, it's an archbald there. Everything did slow down to the point where it was kind of like that scene from Wayne's World.
I knew you were going to say that.
It was that scene from Wayne's World where it was just like,
Chris, sorry.
oh,
Chris,
Christ.
he loves to watch your stream, but I don't want to against you. Listen then. turn your monitor off.
I have no idea what the hell I just unlocked a bunch of stuff that I didn't mean to do. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and I just remember everything just kind of slowed down. Mastery tokens allow you to bypass active weaponry mastery challenges and instantly activate weapon masteries. Use mastery tokens. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do that right now because I want that infinite missiles on my machine guns. Yeah, and I just remember everything kind of just slowing down to the point where I was like, God damn, that's a beautiful woman over there, you know. And can I active? Oh yeah, I can bypass it. Boom. And that was it. I figured, yeah, I'm gonna try my luck, you know. And I remember Gary left us alone, and I took you up to the bar, and you had that nervous look on your face, like, who the hell is this psycho that I've been left with? You know, like, I remember as well. There was a couple of times where you were looking around the room, and it was the feeling of she's actually looking for her friends. You know, she's actually looking for her friends, and I need to kind of make this situation a little bit more comfortable for us both. So, you know, hey, do you want me to buy you a drink? Yeah, okay, then we go to the bar, and then I just looked you up and down, and I was just like, make a joke, you know, and you laughed, and I thought, okay, she's laughed, that's good.
Didn't stop him.
that's a good start. Okay, let's go with that. Did I keep that key? I'm just gonna make sure I kept that upgrade. Yeah, and then that was it. You just came home with me. Wrong weapon. Go to there. Active missiles. Yes.
So just check this.
The chat.
Stuart asked about kind of what did I think of the Hobbit trilogy then.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, I enjoyed the Hobbit trilogy.
You love the whole Peter Jackson background.
Do.
I think it really comes down to how much time you've spent watching the background information. Jesus wept. Of how much work they go into it. Even because obviously when you watch the background stuff of the Hobbit, there's that whole emotional part with Ian McKellen. There's that whole emotional part with Ian McKellen having to work on his own, and him actually turning around.
They
Yeah.
decided to use a different type of filming for the perspective shots.
Yeah.
They can obviously a lot larger than the dwarfs, and it involves him being in a different,
Yeah.
totally different room, and he really hated it.
Yeah, because coming off the back of how he'd been with Lord of the Rings, where they'd all worked together and bonded everything together, and now he's having to work on his own. Ian McKellen actually got pretty depressed. And one of the things I loved is that Peter Jackson went out of his way and got a bunch of film props from the Lord of the Rings and put them in his room, so that when he came back to it, it wasn't like a normal dressing room. It was Gandalf's dressing room, because that's who Ian McKellen is. Ian McKellen is Gandalf. Oh Jesus, where is this goddamn thing? I'm looking for the toe.
Matt says that these streams have been great for the isolation, much appreciated.
Yes, well, thank you much, Matt. I said to Linda at the start of the weekend that I wanted to get some more videos up, because obviously we were isolated, everybody was isolated, and it was my perfect time to obviously get to play. Dylan, did you eat all your pie? Did you eat all your pie? Oh God, why does he do this? I ask him a question and he just stands in the background and goes,
Say yes, Daddy, I ate my pie.
Yes. Good, that's what I wanted you to eat. Yeah, Dylan has joined us now as well.
Yes.
So. Right, okay, I'm looking for this totem, so you two can do all the talking.
Okay.
Right.
That's not the
It's not the only thing you're good at.
You already scaled it at 120%.
What, other than playing Bendy and the Ink Machine, because you've got better skills at Bendy and the Ink Machine than I've got.
I've
Right.
got better skills than anyone at playing. I've got better skills than anyone
Oh.
at toolkit.
Come on, you can't just jump through that fence. Yes, yeah, I see him. He's right there. See, he's right there. I was about to BFD his ass. Switch my rocket launcher and didn't have my rocket launcher. Is he a totem? Because I'm not seeing any totems lying around. So is he? Does the Archvile come off as a totem? If I killed him, will that stop him from? Does that stop everybody else from raging? Because I've looked around all around the place. I can't find it. But I'm going to BFG this. nice fellow over here. Come on, Mr. Archvile, where are you? Right, you are. Oh, hell no. The armor. Go. Where are you? Where are you, Archvile? You're around here somewhere. No, he's over there. There he is. He's just made a fire thingy. Firewall. He's on the other side of this. Okay, where are you, Mr. Archvile? There you are. Hello. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Right.
One hit and then explode.
He does. He is a totem, isn't he? Because
I
they're.
think Stuart's one
Yes, lots of
Predator group.
yesterday they gave me questions, yeah.
Well, I told you, it's cool because you guys get to engage with the shelters while I'm obviously trying to keep myself alive.
And do you know what? It's nice to see like same like names all coming on as well. That some of these that I recognise from the podcast as
Yeah.
well. That this podcast is
Yes. Right. Okay. Oh, I don't need the radiation suit for a second. I need to chainsaw this guy to get some more ammo back. Grab over that.
Hey Jay.
Grab over there. Shotgun over here. Grab that. Punch that. Go through here. Activate that.
Can you
Activate
still-
the little room over there.
Can you still the goal thing?
5:30 a.m. Where are we guessing Ambivalent Ronan?
5 a.m. What do we know?
5:30 a.m.
Oh,
for him.
I think he's in Australia. Oh, Amblin Ronan's in Australia.
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 So Jay Hines just said family doom night.
Family Doom night.
I can't see it that
Must
well
be a
from here. I'm
pandemic
googling it.
on.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we're drinking on a Wednesday. I mean, we didn't. The only time we ever drank on a Wednesday before that was before we had dinner.
Oh, during the holidays.
Yeah, during the holidays. Hit that switch. What's that do? Okay.
We actually did venture outside for a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we did.
We took up our once a day allowed to go out and exercise opportunity.
Yeah.
I need
And we walked around, which was really nice. I took Dylan while Linda ran off having a jog because we've been told that we can't accommodate more than 2 people.
Although I did see people like. But
Yeah,
I think it's more
more
like
families.
It's the families together. If you're from the same household, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You can be infected if you're all in the same household, but gatherings. I read on the news. I read on the news that obviously somebody the 2 police officers had to break up a gathering on the beach of drinkers. People had just gone to the beach because nobody's there. Hey, let's go to the beach and get drunk. So the 2 police officers came down and just.
Jay Hines says, like he said, like a couple people said yesterday, hope everyone is doing okay.
Yeah. You know, if you guys wanna move the microphone over to where you are so you 2 can talk, I don't mind just sitting here and
Yes,
playing
'cause
Doom
I-
and just not
I-
talking.
Don't tempt
Oh,
him.
it's acid. Oh, it's acid. That's why I need the radiation suit. Okay. That's. Ah, man, there we go. Right. Okay. Green slime stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sea Hill Bruiser music, so
Yeah, he's
the
not,
one
not
that,
been out in a week.
yeah. The one that yesterday I called an amazing guy.
Right,
It
okay.
just said that, and I was just like,
Well, I haven't been out. This was the first time in 10 days.
Yes. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Well, I've been telling you to go out for a few days, but you didn't. You weren't listening. I need to drain this. I need to drain this bastard. I can't swim around in this. Get that. Hit it. Right. Drain that. Hit that switch. Okay. No, I can't get up. I'm stuck on the. I can't get my gun out either. I can't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Get up.
go to the top and then try and fire it
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna.
up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get
So
it.
go to the edge and then snipe it. Probably.
Thank you, Games Master.
Hey.
I can't see it. Can't see it from there. Man, I went from like full health and a suit of armor to low health. You know what? It's not worth going in there for that.
What is it?
I don't know. If I really, really need it, the game would make me go that way. Which, in fairness, I think the game is going to make me go that way. But, you know what? Let's
Probably
test out here.
it's hinting. No,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah. You gotta go in,
Yeah.
get out the other side.
Yeah. I don't think I ain't going to get a radiation suit again, am I? 'Cause
No.
that's...
If you
that's
die
large.
though, does it?
It should checkpoint
Take you back.
after. Yeah, it should checkpoint after I killed everything. So.
When you kill the Gordon.
Get it. Oh, okay. Down.
Jay Hines, warning. Apparently the government is tracking everyone's whereabouts via mobile phones. If you found to have left your house more than 3 times in a day, you're automatically hit with a £30 fine.
Wow, really?
I don't know how true that is though.
Well, in
I
fairness, as we all got text messages from the government, I'm gonna
That
go.
was
With,
weird.
I'm gonna go with the fact that they have our numbers.
Jay Hines said, don't know how true this is, but it does sound feasible.
Well, actually, no, that's actually really quite good, actually, because if that is partially true, that if you leave your house more than 3 times, you shouldn't need to leave your house more than once unless you're going out for stuff. You
No,
know?
like we did today. We did our exercise and you went to the shop at the same time.
And picked
so
up
that you
supplies, so I
have
didn't
to
have to go out again. You know, so I mean, tomorrow, you know, or Friday when we go shopping, you know, if you go out first and then I go out, then at least, this opens that for this. God damn it! Right, what's in that door over there? 'Cause I saw that door earlier.
Aaron J just said ...
Dot. Is that Morse code?
I think it is Morse code.
No, it's not Morse code. You know what it is? It's him saying this.
Oh right, I was wondering what he was saying.
It's just him going quiet, but he wanted to show it in chat.
Yeah.
So he just did ...
So Dylan, we just got asked a question about the Lord of the Rings movies. When are you actually going to get down and watch them? See, now I knew that was going to be the answer. So now that I've got you and your mother on screen
You
at
will
once,
do. You will do.
I will do.
In
I'm
fact,
just saying I might
I
never.
think in this lockdown we might make you watch them.
well, this was what I was saying. People were saying to me yesterday, like, "Well, how do you get Dylan to watch movies?" And I'm just
We'll
like,
do the whole thing. You could stay up all night. You could start off with The Hobbit,
"Yeah."
work our way through those 3, and then
Exactly.
straight on to Lord of the Rings.
Well, this is what I'm saying. But
You don't need sleep.
I was saying to obviously the guys, the problem we got is obviously trying to get Dylan to actually, you know, sit still long
Right,
enough.
got
to watch
gaffer
film.
tape.
Yeah, that is true. Not that we're obviously condoning gaffer taping your children.
I sniped that.
Jay's impressed that you can say feasible.
Feasible.
Do you know what it means?
I'm gonna say it has
What
to
do
do.
you think it means?
Well, I have to say it probably has to do something with fees,
No.
and money,
No.
and
Just trying to think of an example.
bills.
Breathing underwater with a air canister is feasible.
Like,
No. Well, in fairness,
Swimming through acid, like if I was doing at the moment, for us, is not feasible.
is not feasible. Yes. In fairness, I speak 2 languages, English and bad English, so I just hook words together, like yo shit.
Dad!
What?
Your hatred for
What? That's
He
what I
said
said.
Yoku.
I did. I said yo poo. That's what I said.
And Loco Parentis says, good afternoon, guys. You glad to hear you and yours are safe and healthy as well.
Yeah, man. I hope yours is healthy and safety, man. Healthy and safety. I was too busy killing a pinky at that time. I
On
told
his
you.
second beer.
Third.
Dad,
Hey, I
don't
was.
get drunk tonight.
Why not? It's
if
not
you
like I've
get
gone
drunk
anywhere.
tomorrow, you're not going to be able to make this.
You know,
Because you'll be like,
Son,
oh, I've got to kill
son.
this Archibald, and there's not even an Archibald.
son, I've made videos. I've made videos and podcasts inebriated. So inebriated? Is that even a word?
Inebriated.
Inebriated. That's what I was going for. What was I saying? I have no idea.
In all fairness, usually by the end of a podcast, 3 hours of drinking wine in a podcast, it's like
Yeah.
I'm surprised and actually.
It's just, what are you doing?
I don't.
Oh, they can't hear you?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, we'll tell you what. I'm going to move the microphone over
How do
to
you
here
know they can't hear you?
because they are listening.
Yeah, and also
So I'm
because
gonna-
I can see the microphone.
So now
thing.
the microphone's with you guys. I
Yeah.
will just talk louder if need be, but I'm going to carry on.
Or we could just put it like right there, and I could just do this.
And now they're just going to hit you all up with questions. What's on the menu for tomorrow's review, Ian? I have no idea. I've left Gary in charge.
Whatever Gary decides to put up.
Yeah, well, Gary's in
I'm
charge.
sure he will make a good
Those who would seek
I'm
to
pretty
stop
sure a lot of you who are on our Discord channel saw that Gary dropped the hammer today on that Nerve Gorilla guy.
Yeah.
That was very impressive. Like I said to Gary, if you're not going to talk to me, you ain't got no chance of talking to
help
Gary.
you on your journey.
He shut him right down, didn't he?
Oh, Gary blocked him,
In
shut
fact,
him
it's the
down.
first person Gary's ever banned.
We tried to say this to him yesterday when he was calling us cowards and saying that we don't like taking negative
And
comments.
now,
And Beatnik even said, look, there's loads of negative comments on our show. And I even tried to say to him, look, we leave the comments there so that people can see that we're not being biased or anything.
Hi Gary for joining. No, he just joined. It just said off the shelf reviews. ...
His Gary sense knew we were talking about him.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Gary's watching from the start. Gary's always there. Live.
Okay. John Grant said hello all. Hello Ian.
Oh, look, he's just come back from recording next week's video.
Ooh. I have no idea what it is, but I'm sure it's good.
Wait, Matt immediately just went like soda.
Unfortunately, yes.
Aaron J
Well,
does high.
Actually, in fairness, if we are being tracked and have to leave the house once, next Thursday I could go over if the two of us are fine. And that would be the one trip out.
No, you
No,
know.
because you're not allowed to go and visit other households.
Sorry,
You're
JK.
not.
Dad's seriously getting a karma moment right now.
Yeah. Well, that's...
I think spell KARMA.
Well done, son.
Thanks, son. Fantastic. Oh man, I don't want to go. Okay, was the other door? Okay, the other door I think was just a no-go way. Okay, let's kill these everything
But
here.
Hein says any hints to what it is.
Oh, he
Gary.
doesn't fit.
Oh, it's definitely a film. It's probably got credits.
It's definitely a film. It's definitely got credits, and probably it's not
has
gonna have that in.
actors in it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's definitely gonna have that.
John Grant said yes Thursday tomorrow.
Oh, did it hook? Okay, get out of there. Jump pads. This way. Wow.
I would just like to say to everyone in chat, if you were there yesterday, which was episode 4, I would just like to say, if you could hit me up with questions, that would be good, because yesterday I actually enjoyed all those questions. That took me so long to figure out that how
he
big
did.
is the sun.
I gotta say, chauffeurs, yesterday, well, today actually, I asked Dylan if he was okay, with everything going on and the virus and things like that. And he actually said he was a bit upset, but talking to the chauffeurs yesterday and answering their questions took his mind off of it and made him feel really good. So I want to thank everybody for doing that, for engaging Dylan.
That includes me. I'm giving big fist bumps everywhere, more than quad fist bumps this time.
Oh yeah, we came up with quad.
25,000 fist
You
pumps.
eating that microphone?
No.
Gary, please tell me that you use that that strange dummy thing that they put in there.
Oh, what, the training dummy?
Yeah. Please tell me that you put that on a chair where if you haven't done so, please can you do that? That's just brilliant.
Oh my god, you picked on
With a ginger wig and a cap with a deep in the
I don't know.
Oh,
I
and
don't
with
know about that.
clothes that says I'm an off-the-shelfer.
You can put a shelfer t-shirt on it actually, that is true.
Yeah, in the off-the-shelfer.
I'm out of ammo. I need to...
Oh, Jay Hines said, you put back to fist pump.
Oh,
Yes,
Gary
it's
did.
1 million fist pumps.
Gary does not do trolls. Gary does
So
not do
literally,
trolls.
John Grant just went like, yes, here's 1 million fist pumps. Did John Grant, if that's because of the how much happiness you gave me, then that means 2 million fist pump I give to you. I'm making it.
Yeah, calm down. You're just handing out fist bumps now.
I know,
Oh, there we go.
but that's how happy I am.
I think they can sense the happiness through you. Oh, got it. I've got like full health. Oh, that was good.
Jay says, thanks Gary. How are you, Gary? How are you coping?
Yes, how are you? How are you?
Wait, don't look at me. I'm not talking.
Office. I said office. I meant Gary.
Gary,
Gary just said yes,
yes, he's
doing
doing
well,
well.
thanks.
Better.
Uh-oh.
You've had CD.
I
think we've all had CD. I think everyone.
Are we getting a Gaming Friday this week as well? BTW.
By the way.
I'm sorry, it was just there and then the boy just came in straight away.
Oh, Jesus, one of them.
Don't encourage him, Stuart.
I meant I've been subscribed to your 4 years and share your channel quite often.
I think if you count that,
Since
I reckon
the
that's
new
actually 23
content
fist
is,
bumps.
Criminally undersubscribed. Let's count them. Everyone, the counting time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Oh no, there's more.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41.
41 fist bumps.
41
That's a lot of
fist bumps and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 shade die.
Ooh.
Jay, hi. Dylan, have you really not seen The Lord of the Rings? No, I have not seen The Lord of the Rings.
Can't get him to sit down long enough to bloody watch it.
Yeah. And Tommy, wait, John Grant, then yes, thank you for the 2 million and fist pump, thumbs up twice. Gary just said sorry, no Gaming Friday, but I didn't have a smelly face.
Well, in fairness, I did have an idea about, because obviously we've got the Elgato here to record. And obviously I did actually think about just doing a live stream 30-minute video on a game while we're here, but I hadn't actually asked Gary if I was able to do that yet, because obviously I've got to ask him permission, just like your mother and
We
you.
just get that thing where and just say hello.
In fairness, as much as a rebel as I like to act, I actually ask way too much permission. Right, okay, I'm
J9
concentrating.
says Gary is split second, so gaming review would be sweet.
Oh, he needs to finish Zombies Ate My Neighbors first.
Oh yeah. Oh, Stuart Scaper, finally, I need another question.
Question.
He says you need to keep a count of all the fist bumps you get each stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
Wait, that's 1, 2, 3.
Too many
No, 1, 2.
monkey buses.
1 million and 2. 1 million and
3.
40.
Oh, yeah, there's 43 there.
43.
Yeah.
3 million and 43.
How did he get the 3
That's
million?
it.
I don't know how he went from 2 million to 40 to 3 million.
It said 1 million and then it said 2 million.
Ah, right, okay.
So I added 1 million.
Right.
That's 3 million and 43.
A lot. Just go with a lot.
That's what
So
it's
let's
called.
just go with 2 million. No, 40 million.
He gets, when he gets excited, he loses his blood.
Yes.
I believe your mother said you have verbal diarrhea.
I think the game is so great.
Oh, just a second.
And those no worries, I always consider them a bonus. You guys
quite a few from
Yeah, we
the
got.
US. Our friend Zane is from
Stuart
Texas.
Schaefer said hashtag homeschooling smiley. Like weird.
Jay, you are right. This is actually really good for his work.
Wait.
And his social
This is a
interactivity.
demon smile face. Ireland the British is getting started seriously really. I would like to say lol.
I did honestly.
Lol to the lol.
I did honestly say to him today that if he didn't get his schoolwork done, he wasn't going to do it, and he worked very hard.
Yes, I worked very hard just to get video. Jay Hines says, like Stuart said, hashtag homeschool.
Fire.
This is not homeschooling.
There we go. Killed all that. Critical damage, Jay. You didn't like that, did you? You floating. No, I was going to say something nasty then, but I held it back. I was trying to think of
Jay
what word I
Hines
could come.
says, when you place a sweat,
You don't have to tell us any simple emojis.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I like the emoji.
That's what he does. Yeah, but doesn't he get that? Doesn't other YouTubers do that? That's why he does it.
Oh, wait.
No,
Oh, it's way too much.
no one does that except for me, I'm sad.
But no, that's fine.
Aaron J says, I'm glad you all seem okay.
Well, we seem okay.
Think you would.
I mean, we like to think we're like the Royals sometimes, but we're more like the Addams Family crossed with the Beverly Hillbillies.
No, we're not the Addams family type.
The Addams
We're
Sandler family.
we're the Buckingham Palace kind of family.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
talking of which,
changed.
Charles, not coronavirus, in Buckingham Palace.
Oh wait, I thought you said for a second. I thought you said talking about witch trials.
Jay Hines says,
I was like,
Jay Hines, thank you. Jay Hines says, you may have answered this yesterday, but what is your favorite game and movie?
Did I?
Favorite game, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Favorite movie, Avengers Endgame.
Is it really though? Because the only reason I say this is that you wanted to put it on the other day.
Yeah.
And your father said no because he wanted to watch.
don't get angry when your mother's talking to you, son.
He wanted
No,
to-
I was saying, I was getting angry because Stuart Schaefer said, Dylan, tough question. How long does it take sunlight to reach the earth? And I just went like,
Yeah. Anyway, so what was it you wanted to watch?
I wanted to watch.
I said if we're going to watch Endgame, we should watch Infinity War first. But
Yeah.
then you wanted to watch something else.
Can't
remember.
Godzilla.
Godzilla,
Oh, yeah,
that's right. You
Godzilla,
wanted to
yeah.
put Godzilla on, which
Yeah.
you did watch, and I think you enjoyed.
I didn't watch all of it.
You didn't watch it all, because your attention span is about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
No, 50.
This is what we put up with in this house. He has to argue everything.
Thanks, Jay Hines. Jay Hines says Avengers Endgame. Nice.
You say he likes to argue. He counters everything just simply because that's what you're using.
3,046,000 fist pumps. Another 3 was just
But
out there.
you think about what film have you watched the most?
Oh.
Dylan.
Fireman Sam, the fire Ponty
No.
Pandy.
Got
No.
a great video of him as a kid.
The
trying to
one,
do the Fireman Sam
the one
dance.
that I've done the most is...
Oh,
Like your choice of film, like
The
at
light
night when we
dude.
say to you about, that you can watch a film before you go bed to help you settle down.
I think
Go. Where's the other one?
He's gone off to peruse the shelf.
There's that light. So, where's the switch for that light? It must be here.
I forgot.
Jesus, right. So
forgot.
I have.
Jurassic
Oh, Jurassic World.
World.
Yeah, Jurassic World.
Okay. Hit that.
Oh,
Go.
and Stuart Schaefer said Avengers Endgame, Dylan, it's
Go.
about 8 minutes
That's
long.
that sciencey question.
And Jay Hines said, good question, Linda, dot. I like the dot.
Now, right, made the switch.
And this was under my foot.
No, it's my wine.
It's the wine, son.
Yeah, but it was right next to my foot.
You'll understand
Now
when
it's
you're
not
a
cold.
lot older why you need wine. I mean, a lot older.
Oh, Jay Hines says it's nice listening to you guys as a family.
Yeah, in short doses probably then.
I say we just like put that little square up and say like hi and all that because it's the entire.
Fine, okay, for you, just so.
You can't. They won't be able to see. We've got lights on.
Oh yeah. Oh, unless he puts the light on. There we go. Right.
Yeah, 'cause then.
There we go. Hey guys. Right. Now I'm getting back to my game.
Anyway.
Okay. Shoot that. Nope. There's a key behind there, so I want that key. Well, actually, I don't really need that key. Because that key opens up this Slayer gate. But I don't want to go in there, so I'm going this. I just came down this way, didn't I? Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's lost except me. Gary gets so annoyed with this. He's like, "Will you stop spinning around?" I'm like, "I'm trying to work out where I
Technically,
am."
you haven't.
There's acid.
Yeah, I got the radiation suit. So, got the radiation suit. Got to hit. Yes.
Hulk stuff. That reminds me. That looks like the Lego Avengers. where
Yeah.
You've got like when you get the bits.
Oh, and
Jay,
you've
The
got to
Hulk
smash
to
it with the Hulk.
smash.
Yeah.
Jay Hines just said, Dylan, which do you prefer, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World? Personally, I prefer Jurassic Park. Personally, I prefer Jurassic World.
You do, don't you?
Just because it's got the Indominus Rex in.
He
But
loves the
but me, I actually would rather want to watch Jurassic World. Jurassic World. What's it called again? Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
What, the second one?
Yeah, the
He cried at that one in the cinema.
yeah. I cry at that one.
The funny thing is, I know a lot of people took the hated
gonna
the
be
new
going for
Jurassic Park movies, but I seeing it from a kid's point of view. You know, like we were all for the old Jurassic Parks, the new Jurassic Parks. The kids love it. Right, okay. I went that way.
Oh, this
I'm
tough
gonna go
one.
that way.
Stuart says, group question.
Jesus Christ.
Group question.
Okay, group question, right?
What is the Buckingham's favourite film to watch all together?
Say at the moment, I think it's Avengers.
I don't know if there's a common film that we'd all
No.
sit down and watch together. We just kind of force Dylan to sit down and
Yeah, we kind of force Dylan
Watch
sometimes to watch
just
the
to
films.
get
Just to
him
have some quiet peace. But then most of the time it's a case of, right, son, you can go upstairs. Right, I'm trying to switch to open that. And I hit the switch to open that as well. What the? Okay, this acid shit's starting to do my head now.
That
But we've taken him to the cinema a few times.
Yeah,
To watch films.
yeah. We obviously, like you said, we
if
took
you
him for
answered this
Avengers.
question,
Yes. What would you say is our favorite
what part
film?
made you cry at Fallen Kingdom, Dylan?
Do you remember which part made you cry? It was really sad.
It was
Oh!
on the island.
On the island with the Diplodocus.
With Diplodocus.
That is brilliant. That's a brilliant name for it.
Sorry, it's just how this one YouTuber named
Diplodocus?
no
Sorry, I've just been wondering.
oh there we go. There's a YouTuber named Ali who plays Fortnite. Yeah. When he
Right.
saw the Diplodocus, when he saw it in Fortnite of the last chapter, yeah. He said, "It's a Diplodocus." But basically, the sad part was when the
Brachiosaurus.
The Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
Died while the smoke was covering it.
Yeah, I actually really like that part.
That was really sad. It was really
Yes.
sad. There was a lot.
I'm
of
just
people
gonna
in the
call it a
cinema
Diplodocus.
that had watery eyes during that point. Yes, Bosch. I'm not were. I still am.
Not worse, still am.
He says, Linda, you were a teacher, if I recall. Still am.
Still am, you were working today.
I was.
Actually,
I've been doing.
no. What?
Dylan, give us a break.
For
5 seconds.
I'll give him my teacher's day. That's why you were afraid of me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working from home, so school's kind of closed. We actually haven't had any parents' requests to kind of have children, although we do have students that are their parents are key workers. But I think because we're a secondary school, their kids are kind of a bit older because our kids are from year 9 to 13.
Yeah.
So it's like they're a bit older than obviously other schools and that. So parents kind of are more happy to be able to leave their kids at home or whatever. So we haven't actually had to have any kids in. So, but we've been
Monitoring.
running online lessons. We've had whole school assembly using Google Meet, which is brilliant. And I've been running lessons from home as well with my sixth formers. So yeah, it's all good. I teach health and social care, but I'm trained as an IT teacher. I know that's
She knows more about computers than I do.
clarity of part, isn't it?
If I don't know what's going on with the computer, I go, honey, deal with this.
So yeah, so I had a bit of a change of subject because I was teaching IT for a long time.
Yeah.
And in this country, they kind of like went over more to computer science, which was fine and everything, and it is interesting and stuff. But yeah, I just haven't had enough for a while, and always been interested in health services.
Yeah.
Wanted to be a nurse actually when I left school.
Really? I don't think you've ever actually told me that.
Yeah, yeah, but I didn't have I left school with crap qualifications. So.
And then you had to go back.
And it would have involved having to go back, and at that time I just I was a teenager, 17, 18-year-old, didn't really want to do that. So so I did trained as a picture framer, believe it or not.
Picture framer?
And did that for a number of years. So it wasn't until I was in my kind of mid to late 20s that I actually decided to go to university to become a teacher.
Yeah.
And at that time, I've always been interested in
Good old Amstrad.
and
I haven't
with the tape.
Are you sure? Because that was an Amstrad too. I had that Amstrad too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you could use that spectrum, which is like a little keyboard and keyboard,
Yeah.
put that on little kind of stands to get airflow underneath it. So try and keep it going. So yeah, so I actually trained as an IT teacher.
Do it.
But before I became a teacher, I had a choice at one point of becoming a paramedic. So I wanted to go to a teacher. So I had young children at the time.
Yeah.
I was a single mother. It was paramedic and shipwright.
Yeah, you have to obviously you have to make that decision of would it be easier to work with the family or just do something within time, which it's like I was saying about work. I said this to somebody a while ago. Somebody said, "Well, what do you want Dylan to be when he grows up?" And I'm like, happy. And they're like, "Really? Don't you want him to do this?" I'm like, honestly, he could have a decision, and then 10 years later, he might decide that that's not what he actually wants to do. We've all been there where we've actually gone, yeah, this is what I want to do, and actually it's not turned out to be exactly what you want to do.
Darren, how can you tell there's a stegosaurus
I don't know, Stuart.
I know. It will basically literally go like this.
What, from your fridge?
Yeah, literally you can hear a muffled version of stegosauruses.
Stegosauruses?
That's what you think. Stegosauruses. Oh, the door won't.
Yeah.
The door won't, of course the door won't close. Silly ass.
You find those little armor plates in your butter as well, isn't it? Oh no, that's the elephant in the fridge. How do you know an elephant's in your fridge? You can see footprints in the butter.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
So,
I like that joke.
Jay said, that so I presume you've been to Aldi and Sainsbury's today or this week. And they are now only letting a certain number of people in the stores. Yeah, all shops I think are like that. I know our local shops as well. They're only letting kind of a certain number of customers in at a time. You've got to queue outside. I even saw it with the vets today as well when we were out. And my friend, she went to Morrison's earlier and she took a picture of the queue trailing around the car park. Not many cars in the car park, but just the distance the car park is.
Which I've got to say, in fairness, like you've been watching the news, that expect it, you know.
That's fine. As long as the plans are that, you know. Just what needs to happen, isn't it?
Well, I heard it today. It was one of the homeless guys on the news because obviously they're dealing with all the homeless people, and he said, "Look, we just got to adapt." And I've always said this about the human race. You know, the human race adapts very well. I mean, we don't like it. We don't like change, but.
So Boris just said, Dylan, who's your favourite MMA fighter?
Brock Lesnar.
Ip Man.
Ip Man.
Ip Man, because he's so good.
I don't know if Ip Man really comes under as an MMA fighter, but he is really, really good.
Stuart said,
We're getting
Dylan
all the
was
jokes
purple
right now.
and green and won't stop singing. Sorry.
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. What is it? It made us. Oh, if it's funny, I will laugh my pants off. I'll have to go back upstairs and grab
Good way to
new
find
ones.
a girlfriend as well, son. Right, okay, where'd you go, Snake Girl? You were around here just a minute ago. There you go.
I'm just looking at
He's waiting for the answers.
Barney
Waiting
taking
patiently.
a shower.
Barney taking a shower.
I'm not laughing, I'm
Do
just
you
like.
even know who Barney is? What is
No.
Barney?
Like a dinosaur.
Oh, he
Dinosaur.
does?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you never watched it. You never watched it.
Yeah, but Dad played the Barney kid.
Oh, I did. Say that.
It's
No,
super
Dylan was a
horrifying.
big Fireman Sam fan.
Massive.
Really love it.
Had to have
Please
all
not
the
say
Fireman
that.
Sam, like, you know, the fires.
Yeah, and we even kept it when we were doing all the clear
Yeah, we've
up.
got it in our loft.
Yeah. We were just like, we can't get rid of this because we spent so many memories with this. Right.
Hey Stuart, I've got a joke for you. What's green and red all over? Sorry. Sorry, I'm just waiting. IDK. Yeah, I know there's a delay.
I was going to say the Hulk covered in...
He said showing my
The
age.
Hulk covered in tomato ketchup.
No, the Doom guy who just beat the Cyber Demon.
Yeah, Dylan's jokes aren't fully finessed yet.
Wait,
But
what
that's
was
what
that?
makes-
What was
that's
that
what
one
makes
he
it right.
did when we were going to the wedding? Oh, Dylan, which would you prefer? 4 candles or 4 candles?
That's a classic.
Wait, what? I would prefer
Where'd you go, girl?
4 candles. If you didn't know, that's 4 candles.
Oh, I need that. No, I'm dead. Go on. You, come here.
Stuart Safer actually likes my joke. I said, what's green and red all over? And then he said, I don't know. And then I said, and then I said, this is the Doom guy who slayed the Cyber Demon.
Dylan.
And then he read, lol.
Dylan, could you go out to the utility room? Yeah? And go and get us some elbow grease.
The elbow grease is on the shelf above the washing machine next to the left-handed screwdriver and the tartan paint. Okay, well, can you go outside and get Daddy another beer? Because obviously I can't get up at the moment. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you have children. One of the things you do it because you love your partner and you want somebody to bring an extra life into the world, and you need somebody to bring you your beer. Thank you, son. No, the small one. I want the small one.
He's not onto the big one.
Yes, I will finish the small ones first, and then I'll do the big one. I've only got one big one. That's why I'm saving it. Yes, there is one small one left. If Dylan likes Ip Man, he will be happy to know that Donnie Yen is the first Chinese martial arts star to introduce MMA into his movies. Nobody else does that. Yeah, see?
Wait,
They are
Does he even follow MMA artists? Like,
No, he doesn't. But
really,
but
does
I was showing Dylan because Dylan wasn't putting the effort into his punches though, as much as I wanted him to. So I showed him a video of Donnie Yen playing Ip Man from the movie Ip Man, and showed him what happens if you practice your punches enough and how much damage you can do. And it really impressed him to the point where he was like, "Oh my god!" You know. Okay, you know this good one. Let's go. Get it. Thank you. I need to kill that thing as well, and that thing. I need to kill everything! Rip and tear! Sorry, I was getting it. Go. Armor. I need some kind of armor. I need to. Oh, what the? Get away from me, you big hairy freaks! Oh. No. Okay, you die.
What was funny actually with that
Yeah.
science computing teachers they called them,
Yeah.
was that wait,
Yep, we wait.
was that there aren't that, you know, I suppose kind of female computing teachers. Well, not yet. They were in high school actually. We had a few.
There was quite a few, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're not kind of traditionally that gender that goes into that kind of fashion.
Yeah.
But plus also I'm a game player.
Yes.
And that used to really throw the students is when they kind of talk about stuff and then I'd actually interject with something and they'd be like,
Yeah. How do you know about this game?
How do you know about these things?
And
Which always used to be quite funny.
no, but if I did, that would be cool.
I remember actually getting with you and then you telling me that you were a big fan of Tomb Raider and you were playing Warcraft at the same time as well.
I was, when I first met you, I was playing Warcraft.
Yeah, a lot of Warcraft. And weirdly enough, when you got with me, you stopped. I don't think it was me. I just think
No,
you were so involved with your clans and your guilds and things like that.
No, I played it for a long time.
Yeah.
And I did I used to play it a lot and even like met loads of people and people came over from
Yeah, we had
the
visitors over.
Netherlands that were in my guild and stuff. But it takes a lot.
It does.
Being a teacher didn't really wasn't conducive to that.
No, it does take a lot of time. So I remember telling the kids off because they were playing so much and it was hard. We were trying to keep the house open. And the kids were more wanting to play with their friends than actually helping out the house. God damn you, monsters! Die! No idea what I was trying to kill then. I was killing their friend. Or elbow grease.
Right, it's kind of like a teacher joke. Like when you send students off, like PE staff, I think used to stem from is that they tell kids like send them off on a do a little job.
Yeah.
The students in PE that don't bring their PE kit because they don't really want to do PE and stuff like that. So you give them jobs to do instead. And one of the things is like sending them off these little jobs to get really random, ridiculous things.
Compilation. Who's had too many glasses of wine? I really want to. I want to see Donnie Yen in the Fat Dragon. I really want to watch the Fat Dragon. Basically, it's Donnie Yen, who's an amazing martial artist. He's just as good as Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, but he's in a fat suit and he's running around beating up guys. And if a guy can do that, I mean, this is the guy from Rogue One. One with the Force, the Force is one with me. That's a great line. I love the sequences within it. Rocket launcher.
Gosh, I haven't actually done a marathon yet. All I've done is a 10k, and my plan actually is to do a half marathon.
Yeah.
Which would have been in May.
Yes.
But unfortunately, my mum has been very poorly, so family matters and stuff like that. So I'm happy to now to do Jenny and training for it. So I decided, I wouldn't be doing that, but yeah, so kind of like, so put that back to next year.
Yeah.
Hey, Serge.
Oh, nice.
And
I want to watch the original and the remake.
Mum and Dad.
What do you think is the most important thing to maintaining a long-term relationship? Compromise and communication.
And just do as your wife tells you.
No, compromise
And do as your wife tells you.
Serge, I guess you have.
except for he's not doing anything. Compromise.
Serge, you haven't mainly missed anything good. He's been mainly just getting hot.
Jesus Christ.
He has, because he was there yesterday, he had completed that part where, the demons took over his little spaceship. He has killed them all.
That archvile was kicking my ass though.
Dad! Sorry. Yeah, so it said I don't miss anything good.
In fairness, no, I mean, I know it might sound crazy of doing as you're told, but I've seen so many relationships in my time where, and I'm just going to solely say from the man's point of view, obviously the girls are just as bad, but the man is, you know, a lot of the times in relationships, the man was always quite selfish. You know, he just wanted to do what he wanted to do and kind of screw the girl with what she wanted to do, which I took as a lesson because after those relationships kind of faltered, I was like, I kind of don't want to do that. You know, like you said, we compromise and we communicate, but I specifically go out of my way not to do anything stupid, you know, because I know, how am I going to explain this to you? You know.
And then when he does, I kill him.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So I always try to aim to miss. No, don't work on me, Mr. Hellknight.
You said, you were talking about the long time relationship.
No, don't want that.
You said and chocolate.
And chocolates and wine and flowers.
Yeah, chocolate wines and flowers.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, you know, I think it's recognised. Nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect. We all have our flaws. Yeah? And
Yes.
it's
No, I'm going with that. Yeah.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's by understanding, putting that in perspective, isn't it? That's what I mean by compromise.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Is that not
Yeah. Which was one thing that we obviously massively maintained from day one. We love each other. We've had arguments. I mean, we had an argument yesterday about obviously how to deal with that troll. But it's the compromise where obviously I was saying, look, I totally understand what you're saying. I totally understand what I'm saying. And that's what I mean. Like some relationships I've seen where it's just a case of, no, it's my way and that's it. And I'm like, you can't do that. That's not a relationship. That's a one-way attitude that everybody else has to follow. My mum used to have the same attitude. And at first I didn't really understand that. I thought she was being hard. But then as a single parent having to make the decision for like 3 or 4 children, you know, there's a reason why she was telling us what to do.
Plus she was Scottish.
Plus she was Scottish and very bossy. But she was telling us what to do because she wanted us to be at a certain point. And then obviously walk off and do our own thing. But I didn't. My sisters did. You know, they rebelled because they were like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'll hang around. And then I realised, yeah, actually, I need to start doing my own thing. I'm getting distracted by the chat and then getting killed by this room, so I'm going to focus.
Focus on killing.
Yes. Okay, move it. Go. Jump. I need to save that health as well. Go for that. Dylan, that's not a second pack of Chris, is it?
Put it back.
You just had one. Oh, no, he's not.
Iain went up. Essentials.
Yeah, you can have it. We needed milk and beer and wine.
No, those weren't essential. Milk was the essentials. Beer and wine.
Beer and wine. Yeah. Those are. Get over it. Kill that. Go. Jump. Flip. Jump through here. Okay. Hop up.
Can
Yeah.
anybody guess what chocolate is?
Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Mark. Got it. And, chainsaw. Let me down.
two.
No, that was that one. Remember, it's got the leg.
Get it.
Jay said, that's right.
I think I don't know where like I've always tried to wear a hat back. I blame Fred Durst. For that. I got it from Fred Durst.
Ian's always worn a hat, but no.
I've done a few, but I always old reviews. I mean,
The old ones are in the bedroom. The original, has anybody seen the original? The starting point when obviously
just me and Gary.
you and Gary, I think you were on the bed.
No, we were both on the sofa in the old
No,
flat.
there was one, the very first one
Oh yes. Well,
that he did, which was for Gary's.
yeah, for his qualifier. I was going to say technically that's not like a show because it's qualifier, but
That's where it started.
that's where it stemmed from. Yeah. People, well, actually, it fully stemmed from people saying.
And Ben Ray
Yeah.
correctly,
Has he?
because he says, I fancy a twirl or a flake.
Oh, nice, Ben Ray. Ben Ray gets 25 off the shelf points. Die, you
So then
giant
this is
bitch.
where it eats into that twirl point.
Die. No, you what the? That thing won't die.
He's still got long hair anyway. Obviously, we did cut it off a bit.
My neighbour just gave me a box of 6 eggs. How sweet of her. She knows I have asthma and can't go out. Oh, right. I thought that was an insult. Like she did insulted him by
No.
giving him eggs.
That's the good in people. Then when people are looking out for their neighbours,
There's,
it's really good.
there's starting to be a bit more good in the world now with everything that's going on, which is really, really quite cool.
I noticed our corner shop, our local corner shop, and they've kind of put out a thing now where they're identifying kind of their most vulnerable
Yeah.
locals and older people can't get out in there and do like newspapers and
Yeah.
so they decide if anything needs to be delivered to let them know and then
Yeah, because I reckon with this whole thing going on, you're going to recognise now the douchebag do it more. You know, we were always well hidden in the background because the douchebags were obviously stepping out and going, hey, look at me, I'm a douchebag. And everyone went, hey, I like douchebags, he's funny. And now everybody's actually in the same boat and we're all actually worried that our friends and family are going to die. You know, it's a case of, hey, I'm a douchebag. And people are like, no, don't. You know? I mean, you look at all these bosses at the moment that are trying to get rid of workers because they don't have millions. So they want to keep their swimming pools filled with, you know, hot water. It's like range people don't have a... Sorry. Trying to do this thing. And the organization. Shoot, where are you? Okay, big. Get it. Come on. Where is it? There you are. Go, it's so far from you. Up we go, and I'm going to go.
I think Jay, it is bringing out the best in people. There are a lot of that, but how long that will last,
Not long.
that's the sad thing, isn't it? Is that
Yeah.
a year, 2 years down the line after we kind of come back from this thing, go back down where
You will always have that. That's the good thing about the human race is that we have that. We can have the choice of being a douchebag if we want to. It's just like I said, find out. You know, at the moment, everything. What I really love about this whole Fortnite situation is nothing is being hidden. Everything's on Facebook, social media, everything's on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff. We are seeing everything. Over there. And because people don't want to see it, they have to admit that it's there. I saw Chris today in India. I've been waiting for that footage because I'm thinking, okay, if it's bad over here and we're supposed to be a top of the line country, you know, I can't wait to find out what it's going to be like to be a third world dealing with a virus like this.
I just wanted to point out something I said. Well, I'm pretty sure you weren't. Dad wasn't in the
Where is
room,
it?
but
Oh, you.
when people were talking about the coronavirus and people going into the NHS and having an army of volunteers, I said, well, this is definitely World War III now, because we've got an army of volunteers and I just thought it.
Enemy is the virus.
I was going to
The enemy is the virus. We need to
I love
attack.
the fact
Here,
he says
here,
World
here,
War
here.
Three like he was there for World War One and Two.
Yeah, I was there for World War One and Two. Should I tell you what happened? Nothing.
Son, I'd take that back if I was you.
I know.
We are not disrespectful. to
Okay,
the
so
people.
tomorrow's lesson
Yes, it's World
is
War Two.
researching World War One.
No.
Yes.
No.
You don't tell us.
We're waiting for
You don't
me
tell
to
us
get
that.
year 6 started.
In fairness, as your father, you'll do as I tell you as well. Unless you want to work out in the garden on your own all day. Because I can make that happen too. I am your father. We do need all the
Dad needs to go out.
Dad and me, eh? Oh yeah, I like how you go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't do that, Dylan, please. I told you, if you were going to make awful noises in the back while we're at the school game. No, right. Yeah. Yes, that's the thing. If you're going to be irritating, son, you can pick yourself up the stairs. Everyone's like, oh, Ian just dropped the hammer. It's like, yeah, of course I dropped the hammer. Smart DFG. Yeah, and that's the funny thing, because I'm scared of your mother. Ah, die! Okay. Right, where is that arch pile? The arch pile is going to spawn by that gate over there. And there it is. Oh, you mother!
But if I get mad with you and ask you to do it, and you do it.
He does do it because he gets that from you. He likes to argue with me.
I do.
Okay, you don't argue. You slightly disagree until you have your particular way. Man, this room. This is a lovely room of death. Take care now. Bye bye then. Right.
Concentrate.
I am. It's the arch wild. The arch wild did not die as much as I used to do as I wanted to. Oh, right. Okay. We need that. Okay, that's fine. Die! Oh, okay, we did the cut work. Out of there. That was my Snapchat. Probably somebody telling me that I'm supposed to be in work or something like that. I need that BFG round. Need something to change all that guy. I need some fire as well because I've got no armor and I haven't been getting any armor because I'm jumping around like a crazy man. Free there. Right, jump up. Fire. Someone's head. Oh! Fire! Fire everything! Good job. Oh, did you see that guy jump into that? The grenade? Fire! Yes! I knew that was going to happen. This slowdown time was really good. Go! Where's the in here? I'll hold left trigger if I'm jumping, so I'm doing that like this. Yeah, but I scared him. That was the point. I scared him off.
If it bleeds, you got him
I need to change to that and I need to get that guy. Go. Right, where's the big one? The big one should be coming in at some point. No. Okay. Sorry. Ah. Whoa. Fast target. Thank you. Come on! Fire. There you go. Okay. Go. Ow. Get it. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Archibald. Did you not like that BFG shot to the face? Just want to send any disagreement, please send it to www.idon'tgiveup. picture. Right, okay. Did I get everything? Pretty sure the music's not subsiding yet. Oh yeah, now it's subsiding. I'm out of the room of death. I'm hoping. Oh no, hello.
Then you notice stop because he kept
Now I...
15 other things.
Right.
So is it you were listening to John St. John earlier, weren't you? Like reading out.
Oh
That
yeah.
was pretty cool, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was just me, but I you know, I possibly think other people have done it. But John St. John, obviously the voice of Duke Nukem, who, you know, I'm not blowing my trumpet, but he's a bit of a personal friend of mine on my Facebook.
Hey, Heinz.
But no, he put up a message about obviously explaining that with everything going on at the moment, as a self-employed voice actor, he's obviously having to stay home. He's not able to work, and he obviously wants everybody to stay safe and listen to the restrictions so that we can kind of get back to normal. And I happen to mention, like I said, I don't know if other people did it, but I happen to
If the
mention
crucible
that maybe
blade
he
is
should do
removed,
some educational
the Titan will
videos
rise again.
using the voice of his game characters. And so then all of a sudden he dropped a video where he's doing instructions in the voice of Duke Nukem. So he's telling people that obviously they should wash their hands, you
It
know,
was
or,
brilliant.
you know, there's something worse in this world than this virus, and that's me. I'm trying to do a John St. John Duke Nukem voice, but obviously I can't do it. It's if you totally check it out, because I mean
It's
John
on
St.
his-
John's a man.
On his Facebook.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time on his Facebook.
He does.
Right, any other secret? Oh yeah, there's a secret down there. I want that. Want that coin. Thank you very much, Mr. Coinage. I would take
That
that.
isn't a coin.
Well, it's like it's a Praetor chip from the first game, but it looks like a giant coin.
Did you ever use this voiceovers that you did for
No, oh, no, we did use one for one video. I can't remember what video it was. It was a video that me and Gary both oh my god, I kind of need that sword. It was a film that Gary and I both disagreed on. That I said was crap, and he said it was good. And so then I edited John St. John.
Oh wow, he's got a lightsaber.
I
everyone.
edited John St. John's voice into the video. But we've still got a bunch of them, and I just never got.
Dad, he came alive.
He's
Dad's
kind of alive.
Dad's now got a lightsaber,
There's
everyone.
a big demon.
Yeah.
Your vault should contain
Oh,
what you
yeah.
need.
Fine. I hit left bumper with it. Full level.
Jay says things couldn't come like when you film the road.
Yeah, well, if they do, I'm not willing on eating my neighbours. Because that's what they do in the world. Oh my god. Oh, get out of there. I need more space. I did actually see earlier, I don't know if you saw it, but I was walking around my little space station that I lived in. And there was a book, there's a bookcase full of books. And in one of the books, it said, like, you know, my diary is my source. Okay, go on then, guys. Come down here. Yeah, let's get some more space up in this yacht. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Get over it. Okay,
Dad's got a lightsaber.
need to
You need to figure
get that
out
health,
how to
get the health.
You need to figure out how to activate the lightsaber.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll come up in the store at some point, huh?
Big question though.
Yeah,
I've seen everybody's got a zombie.
yeah.
Can you use
Coronavirus. Well, you could, but obviously we will not get be screwed after it because we won't be able to get down. Yes, you can use your apocalypse plan. You obviously you can't go anywhere, so you just need to hunker down. But you need to get supplies in, and if we're on a limited go out and get supplies, you need to get your essentials, come back. Next day, go out, get your other not so essentials, come back, and settle down. In fairness, we've done really well for like what, the last 3 weeks.
Are you wanting to watch it?
I did, yeah. I said that to you. You were like, and I'm like,
I went back to
I wouldn't eat my neighbours. Sorry, Jay said, between the two of you, if you had to eat one of your neighbours, who would you do between the
probably Sue because she's older. Take out the oldest. and the young guys you try to obviously use for pilots, but then if they come back and try to take you out,
Our
then you take out the young
neighbours,
guys.
we've actually, our neighbours are all right. We don't have problems with our neighbours.
When they come storming onto our door, banging down, trying to eat our brains, we got
Well,
problems
then,
with our
yeah,
neighbours.
obviously.
No,
then
if
they'd
they
be
do that, you
At
know
the
what to
moment.
do. Grab the chainsaw, cut all of their heads off, and then become the predator.
So, right, so
Cut
yeah,
their
I'm not even gonna argue with that
We
one.
are fortunate compared, you know. Like,
Yeah. I got Gary has huge problems with this one. Ice grenade. I need ammo. Too much shit. I need to get you with that ice grenade. Fire. Ah! You are both really doing mine. Finish him. Stand in. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to. Okay, change this guy. Oh, hello. Hello. Get. Stop looking up. No!
Yesterday, and you guys said
Oh.
saying alien or predator, and I went like, well, if it's a battle and there's lots of zombies coming after you, go predator style. Try and find a predator kind of looking mask.
Yeah, where are we
Go
gonna
up
find a
to
predator mask?
there.
He does have a
I
predator.
know, but then we'd have to put it on the mask. But anyway, you put it on, get your chainsaw or blade if you have any. You cut the heads off, and then you just take off the skin to get the skull, and then you just put that on the heads, and then you go into space.
I gotta know what the. These two monsters are doing my head in. You know, a lot of the stuff you just mentioned there, I swear I saw in the last episode of The Walking Dead. And I know for a fact you have not watched The Walking Dead, so.
I have not watched The Walking
You
Dead
have not.
yet. I have seen YouTube videos that I have not watched. Yeah.
You do watch way too much YouTube sometimes.
I've seen what said The Walking Dead is
every other child in
Yep. Yep. Need ammo. Need ammo desperately, and I need to get out of here because I hate fighting those guys up there. Got no space at all to move up there. Right, come on. Get down here. Come on. Didn't like that, did you? What about this? Yeah, probably wouldn't like that. Okay, Mr.
Is this big demon?
I don't know.
Hopefully it doesn't, because it might be the cyber demon.
What the? Single shot? No, I ain't using that sniper scope.
Oh, Jahan says, Ian, do you remember how awful the Predator was?
Yes, I remember how awful the Predator was. Weirdly enough, not as bad as Terminator Dark Fate.
Yesterday, people
We
were
are
talking
good.
about that.
Yeah, I know. I said that to Jay Hines
It
yesterday.
has to be part
He watched it. He watched it, and I was like, yeah, actually, I'm looking forward to actually watching it, just to see if it's as bad as it was when I watched it. I mean, Carl the Draper. I mean, a T800. If I go to watch Terminator 1 now and hear Carl Reese do that big speech about it can't be reasoned with, it can't be born, and it will do nothing, anything to make sure that you are dead, other than becoming a Draper, you know, it just.
Jahan says that movie wasn't shot on so many hours.
The Predator, yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to Dark Fate. But then Jay Hines really likes Dark Fate, so each to their own, each to their own. I'm not gonna argue because I really don't want to get to it. Alright, man, get away from me, you giant.
Jahan says, leave my Dark Fate alone.
Oh, come on, man, I was dodging left
I
and
love
right.
it how people are writing lol and then writing lul and then lul. Like, that's not.
Son, you know, I moved the microphone closer to you so you didn't have to shout at me to make them listen. It was just something I was doing, you know. But obviously, carry on.
I'm sure the people in China would love to hear you.
There is no one in China.
Yeah, well, actually, they're all in lockdown at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Right,
why
I need
I'm
ammo.
just going to say that's
Oh yeah, when Russia starts locking down, you know it's bad. Right, go jump pad. What's this thing we do up here? Okay.
Actually, question for all the chat people.
Both
Question
come
for
here.
the chat people. What's your favourite movie and video game?
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one for the whole year round. Renee.
Ben says at least in Hamilton's and Dog
Well, in fairness as well, Linda Hamilton was in a really terrible apocalypse movie about 2 years before Dark Fate, so, you know. Die! Die, you!
Oh, Jay Hine says, "What would you start? I didn't bring it up this time, Ian did."
I brought it up. I brought up Dark Fate. In fairness, I would watch, I would definitely watch Predator over Dark Fate. If I really had to, I need to get down there. This guy's just... Oh,
We talking about like
yeah, the Predator. The Predator.
What says yes, but you immediately respond.
Come on!
Sometime I'll find
Do it. Where's your eyes? Come on. Ah, this
What was that?
bloody section.
What's
That-
that thing with the axe? And
That's the
shield?
guard. That's that bloody guardian thing again.
Oh,
There's
the-
another one of them. I've just taken on all that, and now I've got to take on him while also trying to fight the others.
it was Gary's favourite movie on telly last night.
Which one?
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know. There was no Adam Sandler
Dylan,
movie
one
on
of
last
my
night.
No, one of his
Sorry.
unfavourite.
Jay Hines,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
read this out
Which
now.
one?
Dylan, one of
We
my.
didn't watch it. We had it off about 5 seconds.
Dylan,
Oh, Alien
one of my
Covenant.
favourite games, you're too young to know this, and it's called Dead Space, and one of my favourite movies will be Peter Jackson. So,
Oh, nice. Good one.
now I have to say it was you who brought up this because now we want to start talking about my favourite movie and my
Yeah.
favourite game was
Stuart's off.
Catch you later, Stuart. Take it easy, friend.
Bye bye. You haven't watched Shazam, it's so good. I call it
Shazam's
Shazam.
alright.
I call it Shazam.
So it's an easy one.
No, it's no Dark Knight.
To thanks for answering my sometimes silly questions. Ian, Linda, Dylan, and everyone in chat. Have an awesome rest of the day.
Yeah.
Safe and healthy. 4 fist bumps. 4 fist bumps.
Yeah, so also said, by the way, Jack is my favourite.
Okay. See you next week.
Come on.
My favorite movie is Hell Drivers from 1957, and my facey game is Micro Machines.
Ah.
At the same time, I'm
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Redemption. Game Mad Max. Okay.
Come on, be nice. Be nice.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption is good.
Ben Ray said it.
Yep. Move. Get over here, the goddamn dog. It's doing my head in. I hate the dogs. Why would you give a thing a dog? Do your eyes. Oh, fudger. You are a Tom Cruise, Mr. Axeman. You are a fudge packer.
Dad.
Sorry, I hate these guys. Between that and the dog, I don't understand the dog. What is the point of the dog?
Dad, green eyes.
Yeah, but he's got a shotgun for close range. He's got an axe for far range. He's got a shield to protect himself. And he needs a dog?
Yes.
Dad,
If you
use
were
your
playing it
shotgun
on
on.
stupidly hard. If you weren't playing it on stupidly hard, I wonder if the dogs would be there.
The dogs will
It probably
not.
would, but the enemies probably would.
Dylan, how
They pushed that Widow back of the day?
Yeah, because they can't release
Oh
it.
no, yeah, they will do. But I wonder.
Oh,
Wonder Woman's been pushed back as well.
this one.
Well, sorry, you can talk
It
if you
said-
want. We're just trying to talk over you.
No, it literally said, Dylan, how are we going to,
Oh, I'm
to
so
ever
weak.
see Black Widow if the cinemas are closed? If it's closed, wait for it to actually come out.
Oh,
Then watch it.
wait.
Yeah.
They will.
Then Ray said when the doctor was coming, he said Predator does.
You know, throughout this whole coronavirus thing, all I can think about is Morgan Freeman from Deep Impact. I'm waiting for somebody to come up and go, the water's receded. You know, we took care of everything and we're fine. You know, kind of like Morgan Freeman.
I'm just waiting for someone to become Gordon Freeman from the Half-Life series.
What was it?
Oh, that's my
That is the
That's
headset.
where my headset goes in. Don't
Ah.
that.
We are living.
We are.
Oh, Ben Ray says this kind of looks like an area from a Destiny game.
Come on.
Probably, yeah.
Ah, and he's back.
It's probably a copyright.
Fudge! God!
It's probably a copyright from Destiny.
I haven't got enough
Destiny,
ammo.
like,
I've got to get back up there to take on the zombies to get the ammo to be able to take them on. And both of you are chewing your fingers.
Alright.
Both my wife and my son have this
Jay
horrible
Hines
habit
said
of
Morgan
chewing their
Freeman
nails.
knew.
They keep chewing their nails, and I keep having to tell both of them off. Like you say, he's loud. If I see him chewing his fingers, I slap his hand, and he gets annoyed at me. But I can't. I've got to stop him from chewing his fingers off.
Jay Hines says Morgan Freeman. Lul.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman's the man. What?
Oh, you're loud.
I'm pretty sure the walls were built to protect us from that. You know, it's not like we have got plasterboard. Are you coming in, Mr. Raptor?
Yeah, that's definitely able to hear us.
Come on. I bought Coffee Crisps, Snickers, obviously I bought Squirrel.
Genre of music or band.
He doesn't listen to me.
You did like the Guardians of the Galaxy sound.
Yeah.
I did also like the it's the one that Gorillas did.
Oh,
Just make this.
yeah, what's that song with the zombie monkey? Yeah. I'm happy, I'm feeling glad, I got sunshine in a bag.
It was on
Singing with the Buckingham Prince.
it was
Like
on
that and,
Beat Saber. That's
and-
what it was. Hey,
And see the song from Stranger.
Oh yeah, what, the camera? Go, 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 go. Oh, the Clash? Is it the Clash?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
dun, 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 dun. Jay Hines says, but Dylan, I don't want to wait that long for Black Widow. Could we just open the cinemas to show it for 1 week?
Yes, Jay, just begin.
No, I have a thing for it. You should ask Disney if they could put on Disney Plus an extra of Black Widow, so then you can get Black Widow for
No.
free straight away.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
Well, this is
Ah.
dun dun dun.
What?
Michael Jackson has entered the chat.
Michael Jackson has he? Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. We've got a child here. Unless, hopefully it's not that much.
Buzz says
Oh,
to
he's
be
got to
honest.
but he's got to go to work soon.
Oh.
Buzz says to be honest, favorite games are kind of.
Ah, you mother.
Assassin's Creed of Unity, Splinter Cell, Hitman, and Elder Scrolls. Buzz, I would like to say you've got two of my other favorite games in there, Hitman and Splinter Cell.
I hate these Guardian guys. I hate
There's
these
some
axe guys.
good
I really do.
ones.
I really hate them.
Buzz said again, ever since playing Nelson Mandela, I kind of get feeling Morgan
He makes a lot of money, so he can phone it in as much as he
Oh,
wants.
Michael Jackson actually read 8 years. Gary, that's a shout.
That's a shout,
I
Gary,
don't
as
know
well.
if Gary's still on.
Oh, he's probably listening.
He's probably listening.
For fudge's sake!
What's he going to be
Tim,
playing
I
right
just
now?
said Ian.
I think he's
honestly.
playing Tabletop Simulator at the moment.
Oh, I know that.
What?
Tabletop Simulator, it's a game on Steam where you can play tabletop games like RPGs. He didn't go out for it. He didn't go out for it. He just stood there. Yes, she did.
Go get me a toffee
You
crisp.
didn't look at me though, so I went like she's not looking at me, which means she's
Son,
not telling
if my mother, your grandmother was alive and you tried to give that excuse, she'd have slapped your face.
Fine.
Yes,
Oh,
it
you
does.
better tell me what the comments
Yes,
say.
yes. Jesus Christ. It's like he feels like he's a celebrity. I swear he does. Well, I need ammo, you giant douchebag. I know, it's quiet. Luckily, you don't have to spend all day with them. I'm the one who's working. Standing.
Right?
There I am.
What? I have to come back. Oh, Dylan, will they ever push back all the new Yes. Yes, because of coronavirus and COVID-19, and they don't want people to be so close to each other.
There you go.
There you
heard
go.
it here first.
From the voice of babes.
Gary said he's still out of
I knew he would. I'm surprised he hasn't moaned at me for dying so many times. Is this room his death? Okay, get him. Get him. He needs to die. You need to die. That needs to die quick. That's got it. Get that. Right, turn around, pick up this guy. And that guy. Oh, I fell down the hole. What's it?
One said they should just new movies this year. They can afford the loss of budget and judging.
Oh, here comes that dude.
Average
I got no.
quality of their stuff. They are not dun dun dun.
Why?
No.
I gotta hear this. Why?
because they've just released Disney Plus. Everybody's signing up to Disney Plus because they're all at home.
Yeah, that.
I was going to
It's not
say
bad.
a Chinese man gave the coronavirus.
Well,
He
in
ate
fairness,
a
dear.
bat.
In fairness, dear, I'm just gonna pause on this lad a bit. You said I was crazy 2 weeks ago when I told you it was the Americans and the English, and now you're telling us it's Disney.
That's too easy.
Oh, okay.
No, Disney is in America and Paris. So technically,
Right.
yes.
Okay. Right. Where did he go? He's up here somewhere. Oh, just three. Nah.
I'm just waiting. I'm not going to read out any comments on
Yeah.
mom and dad. Mom and dad and read it. I'm just kind of waiting for
Yep.
questions and
Get it. Turn. Change to. Come on, eyes. You stop hitting me with that goddamn axe, and your dog is doing my head in as well. Ah! Get out of here, zombies. Get the hell. Get the hell. Where have you gone? Oh, rocket launcher. Where have you gone? Come on. Yeah, I know that trick now, friend. Come on, be nice. Be nice. Go, go, go. Good of you, dog. Come on, be nice. He flashes his green eyes every time I shoot him. It's like that shield attack with his shield attack. And stun him and knock him back. Goddamn dog! Ah! Oh, you mother!
Jay, it's important. It's important that you talk to the kids.
Yes, your 7-year-old niece, nephew, sorry, obviously will not understand what's going on and is probably very scared. And as long as you can reassure them, and obviously make them understand that obviously
there's not really much they can do other than you taking care of them and their family taking care of them and washing their hands constantly, and you know, and just basically doing what their parents do, and just concentrate, because at the moment, you know, unless you're really really ill, everything is still carrying on day to day. You know, so your 7-year-old nephew is still probably doing school stuff, which he probably finds really weird. Because it's like what we said with Dylan a couple of days ago. We actually got hold of one of his friends' mums and said to her, look, we're getting on the Switch at the same time as your son. Because, you know, they're so used to hanging out, and then all of a sudden they're not anymore. So it's like, are they even still friends anymore if they're not hanging out as much as they used to? Well, yeah, they are. They just... You just need to adapt for them, you know? And that's what I mean. That's why I mean the zombie planet comes in. You should be sure. Die!
The thing is that, well,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And that will make you feel better. Your child can go to your child or somebody else's child can go to bed happy at night without having any nightmares. Then you're doing okay.
and actually making most of it, like what I'm hearing from the is just how you say how you actually feel like you're spending more quality time.
Yeah.
They would do.
Get him! Oh, you!
Bosch says, if off the shelf reviews, if tomorrow there is a review in the morning, which there will be, because Gary will post it, and stream in the evening, you guys will be spoiling it.
In fairness, if I don't get past this goddamn room, I'm probably going to be here all goddamn night.
Wow.
Probably he'll be up by 2 a.m. in the morning, and then it's sleep by
I'm doing it! Get him. Ah. No, don't. What the?
It is a really good game. If you have completed Splinter Cell, Double Agent, please tell me how it is.
Feed the kids lots of chocolate and no water before midnight. Oh, you know Ben Ray got no kids. Goddamn Marine, I got no weapons.
No, you know what? You give them chocolate, and then you give them lemonade, and they it's really tough to taste like chocolate.
Good damage. Off the wall.
Are you enjoying being at home and not being done as much?
Ah. Yes. Ah. Whoa. I got him. Got him.
Alex Rider says, hey Ian, you hear about Train to Busan 2?
I did. Peninsula. That looks well. I mean, I did read in an interview that they've actually the guys, the lead director said that the film looks very low budget, independent compared to obviously what they did with the first movie. Simply because in the first movie, obviously they were confined in a train. Oh, what's that? They were confined into a train, you know, and lots of wide open areas with cities and stuff. Where in this newest movie, it's obviously wide open and countryside and stuff like that. Which I really like Train to Busan, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Jay Hines says, given who's your favourite X-Men? Mine is between Wolverine and Magneto. Well, I haven't watched X-Men, so I have seen multiple X-Men in the Avengers
Yeah.
game.
Go.
Kind of like big line bullet.
Cyclops.
Cyclops. Yeah, mine is green magnet.
Oh, come on! What the?
Not Mystique.
I like Mystique. Mystique's not bad. I like Bishop. Son, now we have Disney Plus. You can watch the whole X-Men animated series from the 90s.
That's what Iain was most.
See, that's all I hear from you sometimes, is I say something to you and you go nope, and you won't even consider it. That is, I'll tell you right now, look at me. I'll tell you right now, that's one thing that kind of does annoy me about people, is when people won't even consider doing something. I'm open to doing anything, but if you're not willing on actually trying, then don't come to me complaining.
Ah, this room's getting my head in.
This isn't even a
Stop biting your nose, dear.
This isn't even a room. This is an
I know, but that guy is on the escalator
Good
again.
question, actually. Would they
They're cutting down everything. I told you about all the different films. Films are going to change for the year. They're either going to cancel all the films all year, or they're going to release them for streaming. You know, great. Oh, totally. I said this to some people in our shop. I said, well, once all this is free, we're going to be plugging this in. And they were like, really? I was just like, dude, seriously? When you take something away from people, like simple physical contact, they will go overboard when they get it back, just to show that they got it. You know, people are going to get drunk. The funny thing is, what's going to be funny is that people are not going to complain about needing time off work. That's going to be the complete thing. At the moment, everybody's just like, I need to get back to work. And it's just like, well, you can't. You know, you've got to know with it. Oh, you bug off! I've got it. I've got no ammo. Right. No, come on, get out! Go, move. What the hell? Get up there. Get up. Go. It's just.
How does teaching from home compare to working in school? Is it difficult? It's very weird.
Dylan, can you pass me 2 batteries, please?
Uh-oh.
Luckily, the game stops. The batteries are right there. If I was still in the middle of a battle sequence dealing with them, that would do my head in. So now I've got to unrock
Yeah,
it all.
so before the schools kind of like closed, I was actually off for the week beforehand because I'd kind of when was it? The weekend before last. I developed a cough.
Yeah.
And so obviously with the government guidelines and stuff like that, it was like my boss was like, yeah, no, best stay at home. So I was actually off for that last week when schools were in place. So I started doing online lessons using this Google Meet, and it is kind of very, very weird. Takes a bit of getting used to. It's you funny how much you miss that kind of interaction.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, once we get that interaction back, people are going to go mad.
So it's kind of like strange. I mean, the kids. I'm fortunate. I work in a wonderful school with like amazing staff, amazing students, and they really are. And they've all been like absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And we'd kind of, our head teacher was very much on top of things, of realising where things were going, and
Yeah,
so we put
he
in
predicted.
He predicted, and he put in a lot of plans in place and made sure that we kind of were prepared. And because of that, we have been able to kind of maintain some sort of routine for our kids, and actually the feedback we've got from the students and their parents and that is that it's very much appreciated of having that social contact. Even though it's like not normal, but there is a routine, and that's what I was saying earlier, that kids really need routine. It's really important to them.
Yeah.
And we've given them a routine.
Yeah.
And while it's kind of it doesn't stuff like that,
died again, goddammit! Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and you know, it's something that I've been doing with Dylan. Is like the moment that we were here, I needed to keep Dylan into a routine. I needed to keep it because Dylan would have just slipped into YouTube every day, Fortnite every day, and then that would have just been horrible. Where I was just like, no, 9 o'clock, you're doing your schoolwork, you know, until 3 o'clock, and if you don't do your schoolwork, you're not getting your stuff. You're not being able to do the freedom and the stuff that you want to do. And you know, I felt bad as a parent to be able to have to say that, but I'm like, son, I have no idea. You know, we've said it to him, like tonight when he didn't want to eat his pie. He was like, oh, I don't want to eat it. And we're like, look, tomorrow we may not have any food. You're going to eat this, you know? Fall back.
What is funny though is that obviously not teachers' parents,
Yeah.
they've got their kids at home, and they've kind of like the number of them start. Obviously, yeah, they kind of put up all this preparation of like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Turn the dining room into makeshift classroom.
Yeah.
School rooms and all this business and stuff like that. And then actually after about a day,
Yeah, they're like, oh, I can't do it.
that all went out the window. They were saying like how difficult it was. Like, oh my god, did you full of 20, 30 kids?
Yeah, kids that you don't know.
The kids that will listen to me over my own kids. Like,
But this is it. This is why I've maintained this position with Dylan, where it's just like, you're doing this because if I'm teacher, this is how I was taught. Do what you're expected. Damn it. Need more ammo.
Jay said,
ammo.
is it weird how many celebrities have suddenly vanished during this pandemic? It's true, actually, isn't it? Isn't
They're conserving the money.
Is that what it is?
Well, they are hanging.
Well,
they're
had-
not making any money.
No, I mean you have like had some, like obviously Tom Hanks and his wife. They had
So did
coronavirus.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, and someone else as well recently.
I have stuck by the fact that you know, everybody's got it at the moment. Everybody's got it, and we're all
So
obviously
there have been a few like without I mean on Facebook and things like that, I know people like facility office kind of people online. He's got his own company kind of that does some form of fitness
All right.
things and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and he's offered like a kind of free
Yeah.
like that. You know, there have been kind of some out there that have been proactive in promoting. But you're right, there have been a lot of them actually.
The thing is, though, I also find that this has also proved how I'm down the hole. It's how useless money is, because you can't throw money at a virus and make it go away.
No.
You have to throw hard work and effort from people who are working a lot more.
And the virus doesn't discriminate.
No,
It'll get everybody, so
anybody, any age.
including yesterday.
Yeah. Come on, move.
Doesn't matter how much money you have.
Do the chauffeurs? Oh, no, dodge it. Do the chauffeurs believe what a lot of people are saying? This is the world's defense against them causing so much trouble on the surface. Because a lot of people have obviously said this virus is the way the world is trying to cleanse it, which I kind of go with, but at the same time I'm like, what is this? The happening? You know? What the fudge game?
Oh dear.
This fudging area. I have to watch my swearing because obviously I've got my son in the room, so I am just fudging this up.
Isn't it a shower?
Yes, yes it is. Off, go and have a shower, please.
PJs.
Unless you want me to get the hose and I can shower you out in the garden, I can do that. No. I recommend during times like this that people to try a carnivore diet. You'll have more energy, more strength, and you won't have any energy crashes that you can get from eating high carb foods.
Do you know what though? I'm a health and social care teacher.
Yeah.
And one of the units that I teach at the moment, like my students are working on coursework, is a nutrition unit.
Yeah.
So obviously we've been talking about looking at
Have you seen Jaden Smith? He is, and he looks. I understand that people want to eat healthy and stuff, but they look so worn, and I'm like, oh, you look like a J-Rock. You know, like the wind will just blow you away at any point. And it's just. I
aspects of
Yeah, and this is coming from a health and social care. You know, she knows this stuff. Don't eat eggs, don't eat milk. Yeah, the balance was you need the iron, you need the
and fine if you want to be a bit healthy, that's your choice. But make sure that you are substituting certain things in your diet so that you're still getting those proteins and fats. Because that's important. The body needs a certain amount of fats.
Here he comes. Here he comes, and I've got no ammo. Go. I need ammo. I need. Got it. Oh, you fuck!
Sorry, Ben Ray. That's not Ian's fault. Says I couldn't hear Linda because of the guns.
Sorry, I'm trying. It's just this area. There's not enough zombies to give me my ammo. And I'm trying. Stand too close. Use your shotgun. Stand too far. Keep mid-range. You've got to stay mid-range.
Jay says, although I hate to compare our current predicament to an awful film like...
In fairness, The Happening is not bad compared to, say, I don't know, Alien Covenant. I'd rather watch Mark. Yeah, I'd watch Mark Wahlberg over Alien Covenant.
I've watched...
M. Night Shyamalan. Everybody kind of likes it. Oi! Why do not these things die? Come on.
I do like that.
Well, with Dustin Hoffman. Yeah. I don't believe you have. I think it's Kate Winslet. It was on Channel 3 a couple of nights ago, actually. Basically, it's about a woman who got the virus and ended up spreading around the world. Yeah. In fairness, it's but we have that. Come on. Stand still, you goddamn yacht. No, you can fudge off as well. Here it comes. Yeah. I've got no ammo. Ooh. Oh! I'm getting seriously ash raped by this area. I'm gonna say that. I can say that because Dylan's out of the room. I know I can do it. It's just annoying that I get killed by something so goddamn stupid.
You've gone against worse.
Don't patronize me! I do! I mean, I can play Duke Nukem Forever. I can goddamn do a Duke game. Come on! Punch straight. No! Stop! For God's sake, you guys!
I've met that before.
What?
Axel says the overnight shift in China restocking the shelves.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny how people are trying to get in before you know it. There's a swarm pressing against the door.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead, mate. Dawn of the Dead all over again. Right.
Yes. Where is that? Where are you, Axel?
I believe Axel is in the
Location as well, because we don't get that in England because obviously the English queuing. It's one thing we're good at is queuing.
And moaning. Yes. Ah. Come on. I'm gonna reload. Okay, get that health. I need a zombie. Right, while you're there, before the other guy turns up, I'm gonna get up there. Will you grab this goddamn ledge? You did it 10 seconds ago. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get that. Get that. Gated.
Where's that? Educate me.
Sorry. Hup. That.
Well, we say
Yeah.
it's like Iain stuff in here.
Weirdo. Yeah. Because you shouldn't talk. You should not talk. Because I have a.
So if Iain was in a queue for shot, he would
Yeah. Yeah.
His reason for everything, things like that.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because then she moved on to the fact that, yeah, you know, he started them like directing, you know, one of those types.
Yeah, he's got to be in charge of everything.
Yeah. So, and that's what you done.
And then I end up pissing them off. Fire! Right, enough range. You've got health, girl.
Ben has patience.
I will
He will not
pro-
give up. He does not give up. He will conquer.
I know, I will just keep going, but I will get more and more angry. Get that, guys. Right. Come on. Get this health. Yeah. Go. Maryland, Tennessee, yeah. Ice grenade. Alright, you don't like that, did you? Go out of here. You like watching these it's a goddamn dog! Right, like we almost completed the last of the bosses together, and that was a great one. I remember we were doing the Tomb Raider original game. People were like, well, why are you playing this? And I'm like, well, you like Tomb Raider, and this is you know? Get him!
I don't kind of watch other people
No.
playing games like
Come on, be nice.
unless I'm playing a game with someone and then I'm watching to see.
Oh, come on!
I'm really stuck.
That should have stunned him. He was supposed to get stunned. His eyes flashed. I shot him. He ran right through it. He turned around. He backswinged me. It's gonna be another one of those videos. I end up doing it. But
Axel said, what if the twist at the end of the next Doom game is that the entire time the Doomslayer was killing innocent humans and that unknowingly working with the demons?
that would be a great turn for it. That would be a great turn for it. That was my phone. It's my something at work. It's the talking. Like, hey, it's 7 or 8 o'clock at night. That's the WhatsApp. I joined a WhatsApp group for my work so we can keep in contact with each other, which I think is completely sad, but at the same time, it's kind of needed at the moment. Pow! You didn't like that, did you? Come on. Yeah, I know. Let's go, because I got this. Bang! Like that. Come on, chain it up. Right. Let's try this on for size, shall we? 'Cause I'm wasting all my good ammo. I'm trying to make it enjoyable, and then I get blown up by something as stupid as that. Oh. I know I can get past it, and I know how to defeat them all. It's just that I'm wasting far too much ammo on these lesser monsters, and then having nothing to take on that green-eyed piece of shield carrying.
Strategy, dear.
Yes, that's what I need. There's hope up there, but there's not enough room. I need, it's a case of just keep moving. It's just like they move faster. Like I was playing Doom 64 today, and it was like, wow, this is so relaxing. This is so easy compared to the other Doom. And then I remembered that's why they changed it. Then you get stuck on a peaceful environment. You know you shouldn't. Come on. Grenade. Go. Stun. No. No. Stop. Oh, there's another one. Go. Get that guy. Right, up here. Where's the cooking? There
You get used to
it allows me to channel my rage. I have a massive problem with rage sometimes, but it allows me to channel it because it allows me to be more focused. I stop blinking after a while. As soon as I stop blinking, that's when I know that I'm at that level. Right, okay, come on then, you lot. Come on! There he is. There he is. No ammo again. What's it? Free! No, dog, get away from me! No, the only way to get ammo is from these guys. The only way to keep that health. Go up there. Get that. Go. Get up there. Go. Pick it up. Ah, come on. Don't fall. Move. Move. Up here. Oh, come on. That should have been... Well, it's him. It's freaking him. Everything else I can deal with. It's him. And it's just as annoying as it was.
What's his weakness?
His weak. Watch. You watch, right? His eyes flash. You shoot him. You can shoot him again. But as I've had in the videos, because I'm pointing at the screen now so that Linda can see the guy. I've had in videos that obviously there's a couple of little problems with this game. I've got stuck in the floor and things like that. With him, I shoot him when his eyes flash, but the computer doesn't register that I've hit him, so he just flies right through the blast, taking the damage and just flies right through. And that's when you're supposed to deal the most damage with him, when he's stunned. And he's not stunning! Down there, and I lose too much. I've got to save that health up here. That's what I'm going to save. Just don't do the right amount of damage if you really want to. Do it. Actually, you know what? There you go. Down again. Up again. Down again. Up again. Go. And I'm down. Go on, there we go. That's what I wanted. Where's he gone? Come here, you. Oh.
Axel.
Schwarzenegger.
Should have done.
No, Johnson is done. Johnson should be the pretty much every first person shooter guy after. I mean, if you've not heard Johnson's voice acting, friggin' amazing. Right, get down there. Bounce up. Fire. Fucking stuck again. fire. Bounce up and... bounce up and... Oh, you can't bounce up and something's in your freaking way! Sorry. I'm taking a breath. I'm not angry.
Go and get him a cup of tea.
Actually, no, I'm not going to have a beer. I'm focusing. I'm going to save that beer until I've done this goddamn area. Thank you for all staying with me because, you know, this area is just... I don't even know if this is the last area. I don't know if I've still got the next half of the level to go as well. Go.
Jay asked me what my favourite is. Well, Lord of the Rings, you know, don't you?
Yeah. Other than Lord of the Rings. You have. Come on, you.
I do have my favourite musical is West Side Story.
Yeah. Stick one.
And Rocky Horror Show.
For fuck's sake.
Watch those quite a lot.
Pardon my French.
Yes, yes, I did review Rocky Horror.
You did Rocky Horror. We still need you still need to do West Side Story at some point. You know, because West Side Story is a classic.
No, it is classic.
Trailer Park Bubbles. I would play Unroad 1, but I don't like Unroad 1. It's too fast. I suppose that's also something I don't like about these games as well. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Sorry, Jay.
Alright, sorry.
What I said
you love
West Side Story and Rocky Horror. There we go.
Chainsaw concentrating. Come on. Stop.
I shall move the microphone closer.
What, you want to hear me swear more?
Already said.
Why? This is such a head-doing frickin' area! Macubus. Macubus. Macubus! Got the wrong guy. Okay, got that guy, and he's done. Right. Okay, now he's... Where is he? Where is he? He's gonna spawn in. Where's he spawn in? There. Gotcha. Keep the hell. Kill that thing. Just gonna keep teleporting around. Oh, axe guy's here. There we go. Ah, get up. Get up. Need the help. Move. Don't stop moving. Chainsaw this guy. Need the ammo. Go, 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 go.
That poor guy.
Yeah, well, he was already undead. It's his problem for not picking the right side. Right, I shouldn't have picked up that health as well, but... Jump pad. Go back. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. There you are.
Nemesis.
Yes, my nemesis. You've got to kill everything else first.
Jay, that was my friend Hannah. Rocky
No.
with me.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Grenade. Fire the grenade. Right.
Hannah actually went to school with Ian.
Yep. We actually were in a lot of the same classes. Go, 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 get up, get up, get up, go. Chainsaw this guy.
No, not Gary's partner.
No. Right. It's gonna hit me with that thing. Come on. Yeah, you wanna go up here? Come up here, you douchebag. Go, 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 jump.
Did you get him?
No, I have not got him. He's right over there.
Ah, he just threw something.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, and he's...
Yeah. Actually, I've got to.
Is that a good shot?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Move, move, move. Move. Ah, that dog just took me out. Go, 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 go. Stop attacking me with the goddamn dog. Look at your ammo. Go. Die as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, I see it. But he's really, I'm confusing the AI at the moment. Like, I'm taking a jump pad because he can't work out where I'm going to be. Ah! Zombie! Zombie! No! Yeah.
he's waiting for you on that
Yeah,
path.
I know. Ah, zombies! Get the zombies, get the health. Thank you. Come down here, go down here. Come on, get down here. Thank you, get down here. Use the level. Go. Oh, wow. I've got nothing. That's okay. Right. I've got no BFD ammo.
When you do, try and get
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll put it on top of my list of things to do at the moment, okay?
the FD ammo. Fire it at that guy.
Yeah, you're upset because I killed your dog.
And he's like, you killed my dog. Now I'm gonna kill you.
Come on.
Prepare to die.
Come on. Do it. Come on. Oh, I should have got you.
Like with the boss, when his eyes.
Yeah, I know, son.
No ammo, no health.
Oh, come here!
Yes! Oh my god!
Elder Scrolls
How,
life.
how are you relieved with that sigh? I'm the one who had to take him on.
It just said that someone said someone made a video game video
catch up with the
playing Mario
Yeah,
music,
catch
and
up with
it
the
was
comments.
hilarious. Did I just say da-da-da-da,
That's good, but that was Zelda, so.
I don't care if it wasn't Super Mario.
Right,
It's
okay.
a reference.
I know. Nothing. Can't find on that.
Jay asked, he said he really enjoyed the Marvel pinball tables
Right.
on Zen Pinball. Have either of you played them? I haven't.
No, not Zen Pinball. The last pinball game I played. I mean, I played quite a few games back in the day on the Amstrad and Commodore. Pinballs was a big thing. The last one I actually played was on the PlayStation 1. Was a pinball game. I think it was called Virtual Pinball actually. But then after that, I was like, I'm not playing pinball anymore. You know, it's just.
Divided. The demonic
You know, it's the
energy
time I was
flows now to
growing
the
up with
south,
arcade machines,
and the society
where
you once
arcade
knew
machines,
has been
you know,
replaced by a
action
corrupt
arcade. I grew up with
entity
AVP
under
in the
maker
arcade, not oh, I've got to get over there. God damn it! I thought that was the end section of the level. This isn't the end section of the level.
No!
Oh, all right.
Dad, if you wanna end the stream by
I'm not
getting
gonna make
to a
that.
really bad part in the game, you could just thankfully do it. But I'm going to say everyone in chat and the viewers will not want that.
Oh, what the? Oh, Jesus, man. Yep.
More boss battles.
Go. Don't. Oh, come on!
Ah!
You should have just fired at it.
Go, 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 go. Jump. Jump. Speed boost, speed boost. Wow.
No, finally.
I'm not fighting them. Screw that whole area. I'll run past
Dad,
it.
when you get BFG ammo, just fire at them for no apparent reason. Just
Yeah.
like,
If I can skip an area, I'm gonna skip an
die.
area.
Is there going to be some boss you could have?
Oh, Jesus. Where?
Yeah, Dad's gonna have to.
Oh, what? Oh. Okay, come on.
Demon's best friend.
Come on, Mr. Elevator. I need you to come back down again. There we go. Pain element. Pain element was one point.
A death element is so much.
what? Doesn't matter.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. That's another actual
I
series
do.
that you really
I
like.
love the
The,
Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I can watch those. Like,
Dad, when a pinky turns around, shotgun it in its tail and will die.
Have you ever tried to get a pinky to turn around?
Yup.
It
And
does.
it turned around. So you just make it run into
Don't give me none of that baloney. You haven't even completed Doom 2016.
Dad, in
You-
the Doom 2016, when you encounter with the pinkies, which I encountered with, I just made him go into a room and I just shot them
Weirdly enough, that didn't help you complete the game though.
Yeah, I don't know why. I still die.
Oh, what the friggin' elevator?
I still.
David's on.
Must be Thursday, fucking Saturday. No, I didn't. I watched The Irishman. No, I haven't watched that.
He said it's a very meh film.
In
Why is it very meh?
In fairness, this is coming from the guy who really enjoyed Uncut Gems. And
Oh,
you-
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I could not sit through. I sat through most of it,
And then you just
and
left
then
me.
I was
They're
like,
not too
yeah, I
far.
can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I can't do that no more. So, right. You should say hi to Tamar as well while you're there, dude.
It says Trailer Park Bubble says jump over pinkies to get their tails there.
I bet Tamar's
when they
not
charge,
glad she's not working for a certain establishment anymore.
Yeah, that's it. True, actually. She's not really deserving of it. I have no ammo. I have basically all my ammo to that thing.
Jay Hines said, Linda and Ian, one thing I can't quite understand is why the soldiers that get killed inside the Devil's Triangle at the start don't come back as ghosts. The way Salsa and Ace did.
because they were
Salazar
cursed.
and his crew were cursed.
Yeah, they were cursed. The people at the other time weren't. So I think that's.
Oh,
That's how that
Dave
works.
said twice, poor guy.
Poor
Richie,
guy
and
Richie.
I'm actually one.
Oh yeah. Oh, the gentleman is the Guy Ritchie movie. Actually, I think that's.
Oh, Jesus, webs in heaven of earth. Get away from me, you monsters of death. I got ammo. I got
Oh,
ammo
you know
back
what
there.
we should call it? Death Elemental, not Pain Elemental. Gentle Elemental for be gentle.
Right. Well then,
Skill level,
I
yeah.
can drop down there. So I've got 1, 2, 3. No idea. Okay, I'm gonna get there.
Drop down there to get one
Extra
up
life.
and a 10.
10 more minutes.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think at the end of this level, this is going to be it. I mean, this level's taking a lot out of me.
When
Oh, Jesus! Gosh darn it. Right, drop down, jump over, double jump, run through the door. I'm getting through this level, gosh darn it!
Nice, Dave. Nice. Tamer's off for 3 weeks with full play. That's good.
Full play.
Full play.
They better not full play because they've already got 2 daughters.
full pay,
And I'm
not
pretty sure
play.
Dave doesn't want any more.
Full pay, not full play.
That's good because they really wanted to spend more time with each other.
Yeah, but he's not spending because he's still working.
Michael said, mate, when you complete the game, you should do the master levels. They're nuts.
I am planning on doing absolutely everything with this game. Obviously, getting all the upgrades and things like that.
You say
I may actually do more videos of it. If we're still off, then obviously I'll definitely be doing more and more videos.
I just want to
but,
say something. To
You
people.
just want to say what louder than everybody else?
No, I would just like to say, Dad said before this actually came to Dad, he actually said, I want to play Doom 64 more than Doom Eternal.
I do.
And look at him now, playing Doom Eternal more than he wants to, more than Doom
I did.
20.
In fact, I'm beginning to suspect he actually created the coronavirus.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
See, I did. I arranged
Dun,
it
dun,
so that I could take the
dun.
time off and play Doom. That's what it is.
Everyone, we need to go away from my daddy. He made the coronavirus and then he gave it to himself and then
Just
he
call
gave
me-
it to the Xbox.
Just call me Albert Wester.
Mum. Sorry. I had to put some of the sickness back in my body. I was about to throw up somehow.
Are you down with the sickness, son?
Maybe.
Yeah, Jay, that's the sad side of this whole thing.
I don't know. Your mother's speaking.
It is, yeah, definitely is the kids that aren't interacting with their friends anymore and stuff like that, and social interaction. I did actually say, didn't I, the other day, I said that I was thinking of, as kind of this goes on, is because obviously I do have like some of Dylan's friends' kind of parents' numbers, and I thought about kind of setting up either like a Zoom or a Google Hangout.
Yeah.
So that they could like have a catch up with each other and things like that, because I think it is important.
Well, it's like what we said today when Dylan spoke to his grandmother. We even said to him that like to write her a letter, because you can't see them as much, and sometimes you can't call them as much. That if, in fairness, just writing a letter, yeah, it's going to take a couple of days to get there, maybe depending on how many what stamp you put on there. But at least they'll get a message from you telling you, hey, I'm fine, you're fine, everybody else is fine. How are you? And it's that interaction. We've lost a lot of interaction in our time. Right, what is this?
You maybe have to sit in the throne. There's a throne in
There's
front
a
of
throne.
you.
Oh.
Maybe you can sit
No.
in it.
Okay.
Well, no, you are sitting in it though. That's cool.
That was
Jay
green.
Hines says Google Hangout
It's
is
green.
a nice,
Yeah, it's
idea.
pretty cool. Google Hangouts are really cool.
Looking for green.
Up, wasn't it up? Something up there.
Slip down there. God damn it.
Oh, Dad, I know how
jump.
you get up there.
No, I have to jump on
On that thing.
this thing here. There we go.
Right, look up.
Look up.
There's green there.
Oh yeah, it's green there.
Right in the middle.
Can you shoot it?
You can shoot it.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to punch that.
Yeah, and then no, I'm pretty sure you meant to rocket launcher that.
I'm gonna rocket launcher it.
Come.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to, because I've seen those cracks before, and those cracks I've punched in the past.
I was just.
Green. I found green.
He found green.
I found green.
Yeah, actually, Dave, that's it. That's an interesting point. Have you seen like a rise in the number of post kind of like letters and stuff being sent?
Why, whoa?
Go this way.
Why, whoa? You have to make me have mouth poisoning.
Bang!
So how are you gonna get down there now?
The word for today is perseverance, everybody.
The word for today is make sure your children don't get breath poisoning. So I'm literally dying.
If you're gonna die, die quietly. That's what I was
I
told.
might as well just cry for 16 hours.
If you're gonna cry, cry quietly. I ain't got time for your tears. I ain't got time. We ain't got time to bleed, son. Just gotta get through and done. Wake up tomorrow, go through it all again. I'm gonna take that shotgun off you. Right. Okay. Got the coin. Dropping down here. Okay. Game's telling me to go this way, so I'm going this way. I'm gonna land in the acid. Okay. Touch that. Grab that. Up there.
I
Jump,
love
jump,
how
jump.
you-
Come on, jump.
What's up?
Yeah. Right, there we go.
Trader Park Bubble says, I've been here yesterday. It's so hard not to spoil anything.
Man, you can spoil as much as you want. I'm not going to read it. In fact, I actually Wikipedia'd the story, so I already know what happened. He's probably... I mean, if your spoiler is the next room is death, I can kind of imagine that's what that is. I got infinite missiles.
Jay Hines just said I ain't got time.
See, I got a dilemma. It's my daughter's birthday coming up soon.
Oh,
And she doesn't live in this country. And I've got like presents for her, but I just don't know whether to send. Yeah, send it to her. Because I don't know whether it's going to arrive or not.
I think...
What is your opinion, Dave?
Yeah, I think it's fine for as long as it can get over there. Wait. Come on. And this guy out. He dies. And die. You know what?
double barrels. And you know you get chainsaw. Actually.
Wait, Dad, when you get the
Hello, Blam.
what time in the game did you get the switch?
I have no idea. It was a relic that they were holding from me, and I stole it from them. You know.
Okay, because now that I've seen you use it in my playthrough, I want that. I want that.
The chain is pretty good.
Yeah, because you can literally just do this. Oh yeah, there's no enemies around, but you could literally just chain.
No,
chain
you
over
can't.
and
You
just go
can't
like-
use the chain on anything else.
No, I was
See,
saying
you
when
can use the chain on
when
monsters.
there's enemies there, you can literally just go like.
That way? Am I shooting that first? I'll try shooting that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. So I've got to wait for it to go down again and then do it again. Or no? I think so. No, I think that's done. Okay, wanna smash that? There we go. Oh, get that.
Then
Shoot
you have to fire
that.
that. No, I'm pretty sure it just drains down there.
Well, that's a climby thing, so I've got to climb up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, no, I was just looking for secrets. It's always good to look for secrets. Grab that, climb up, turn around, and up there, there. we go.
There.
Got it. Turn around this way because that's probably going to be a secret.
Or not.
No.
You just
You're
came-
absolutely right. I just literally came back through this way.
Yeah. Really?
But I think I'm going to go back this way.
Yeah, 'cause now I've got something.
And then we're back over here because you guys can't get me.
Unless they come around and then they
Kill
just,
you.
hi.
And then jump over you. Oh, okay, you're dead. Bang.
Look, all these people are gonna die.
They're all dead. I have to kill them all. My job in this life is to kill all the humans. Apart from the green Grenade. Grenade. Oh, I backed off and jumped ran on the ledge. I knew that ledge was there, but I wanted to see if I. Oh,
They'll get you.
yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, I got two. Yeah. Blam. You know what? I want to do.
You should try and shotgun them in the head after you change them.
The zombies in this game, they don't really do headshot things like that. I mean,
They
the
do.
monsters do. Some of them.
Yes, they do. They do headshot them. Remember with this? With
Oh
the
yeah,
weapons?
with the weapons, yeah.
Zombies and imps are the only ones you can use the pistol, the heavy cannon to kill.
What's the token? No.
To get the reference.
Alright, there we go. Whatever this is.
It looks like a portal.
You'd think it would be a portal, but it doesn't seem to. Oh. I was like, why isn't it activating? Because it says.
Oh, it's because it's
So I'm gonna become Doom Arthur?
No, you're gonna become Doom. You're gonna become the Doom version of what? Oh yeah, you're gonna become the Doom version of Darth Vader, bro. That's Darth.
I have the power!
No,
I
he's-
can't believe I timed that with the Doom guy.
it's
That's so
now,
bad.
now it's a working on so.
Like, the Doom guy has
Oh,
literally just.
it
become
just
Doom.
said, I'm going to suggest you want to try out the weapon
I know,
first.
I'm literally gonna try it out. Okay, the Crucible is a melee weapon of extraordinary power. Press right to unsheath, then press right to going to cleave demons. Each demon costs 1 pip. Replenish the Crucible's pips. Oh, okay. This is why somebody said they could become fodder. So yeah, I'm going to be saving this one weapon pretty much like you know what?
Dad, you can't.
Yeah. No.
You meant to use.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was trying to save it for the bigger monsters and knew I could grenade that one guy.
Yeah, but you had a mancubus on you.
Why do you sound like my mother sometimes?
Because I am your mother.
Yeah, reborn. Like no, I can't say that. I do love.
Right, I'm gonna go upstairs.
You're gonna head upstairs.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
face like
No.
this spider.
Yeah, I'm
welcome, yeah.
going to talk.
I know you're right,
the
yeah.
chat.
I have faith in you.
No, I'm so close to the end. Like, I'm gonna grab this. I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna waste any time. Over here, where's that thing? There you go. Hey, Mr. Pinky!
Hey, Mr. Pinky, you just got lightsabers.
Alright, grab a couple more then. So there's gonna be a couple of rooms. Oh, I landed on that guy's way. There's gonna be a couple of rooms where these are just gonna be laying around. And you just save them up.
Right, I'm gonna swap
Yeah,
seats.
right.
Let Dylan sit on my
Mother
seat.
Dylan.
Bye, everyone.
Take it
Night.
easy, dear.
It says Mother Dylan. Dylan, the mother of the of their own father, who is actually not the father.
Grab this.
Wait,
You need to go bed.
wait, you mean
No.
this one?
Go.
This one.
Got that guy. Grab that. Jump in here. Where's the pain element? Where's the pain element gone? Come on. Where's that jump point? In there. Come on, Mr. Pain element. Come here. Thank you. Alright, Greg.
Mom.
Mom has left the session. Oh, she's you and me, actually.
Yep.
I don't feel like
I
I'm
guess we
quite
should
towards the end
just
of
move
this level.
this to the middle.
Yeah, as long as everyone can hear me, fine.
Can you hear me? I want to.
Can you
If you can hear me in chat, I would like you to say that. Or a fist bump. One of the two, I don't care.
You really need to listen to the, you need to listen to a lot about this. Rolling Stones, Jimmy Hendrix. I mean, you already technically listen to Jimmy Hendrix. I'm a fan of Jimmy Hendrix. Bang. There.
They say time for rush hour post. Calculator fist bump. So
Take
that
it easy,
means-
Dave.
That means two things. One, he can hear me. Two,
Like I said, we are done. That one level took me 3 hours. That one section took me at least.
yeah.
Oh man, that Guardian guy with the shield is such a butt face.
I just want to actually hear from the chat. So today,
Yeah.
me and Dad were in the park, and we were talking about like the chat and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we decided maybe we should do a stream on me doing the entirety of Bendy and League
Well,
machine.
not the-
but then
Not
I
the
went
entirety,
like
maybe
not
just
the I went like not the entirety, maybe chapter 1 to chapter 3.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least.
yeah.
And then we'll
Is the
do
maker's
chapter 4
fault.
to chapter 5
It is not
because
accessible to
chapter
anyone.
4 and chapter 5
No human or
put together
sentinel
is
has ever set foot in their dimension.
hard.
Yeah,
You
well,
can
we've
use the
already
Maker's
done
origin factory in the
Hello
Hell City of
Neighbor.
Necromorph
Yeah, we've done
to
Hello
pass
Neighbor.
through.
And some people did ask us to do a Minecraft one as well.
Yeah, the Minecraft
Vega can
one
create
we
an
are
exit
kind
point
of in the beginning.
That is why you must bring
of
Vega
it now,
through
so
the
we
void
started
with you
a
to
new
Urdak.
one. But
Understood.
but
I'm detaching myself from the ship's systems.
Detaching myself from the ship's system.
Processing.
Vega kind of reminds
Transfer
me
to
of
external
Jarvis.
drive complete.
That's how I feel.
that's Vega. Imagine putting that
Vega
in
is no
your
longer
chest
connected
and
to
becoming
your ship.
Iron Man.
I will
Like,
reconfigure the portal to Necroville
I
for
will
you.
reconfigure the portal to Necroville for you. Wow, okay,
Do you
so
require anything else before we begin
Well,
our journey to
we're
Urdak?
going to have
You
to
will not be
go
able to return until the mission is
Necroville.
complete.
right, okay, so I kind of this is your last opportunity to unlock items and explore the fortress until your mission is complete. Once you're ready to leave, configure the teleporter. Well, okay, well if that's the case, before I go off on what could possibly be the final mission, I'm gonna have to wander around and have a look at this base, which I might do tomorrow just during the day before I head off. I'd like to thank everybody for joining the chat tonight. It has been so much fun. Obviously, thank you all for taking the time to speak to Linda and Dylan. I hope obviously you've enjoyed their conversation. You know what? I'm just going to be quiet while you talk because you're like Pac-Man. Go on then, Pac-Man. You're Pac-Man.
I was just gonna say, I actually feel like Dad said today about
Loud?
No,
Attention,
being happy
this
about
is an emergency
speaking to
broadcast.
Cat,
Yeah.
I actually
Resistance.
feel happy.
Numerous reports from survivor cells
Yeah,
across
I
the
think
globe
they
are
really
confirming
do,
that at
obviously,
some time within
you
the
know,
last 24 hours,
they do
the
enjoy listening
demonic
to you.
invaders
Don't
have
use the
begun
crucible against the
amassing in
mortar, it
swarms
won't
near
work.
gore
Oh
nests.
man, you're
Our
joking me.
scientists have theorized
I
that
thought the
this
mortar was just gonna
behavior is
kill
indicative
everything.
Of the arrival of a super predator, a world eater.
Okay.
ARC personnel
Fine.
advise all
Yeah,
survivors
yeah,
remain
but I'd hope
in the
like,
safe zones.
it would kill everything. But anyway, right. Thank you everybody for joining us this evening. I will, if everything goes right and nothing bad happens tomorrow, I should be back on tomorrow night for
Episode 5.
we're episode.
of the-
No, we're episode 5 now. This we're episode 5 now.
Oh, yeah,
So episode
6
6.
of the playthrough of Doom Eternal. But thing is, you're gonna have to make sure it's the old Doom guy, not the demonic Doom.
Yeah, I
guy.
might have to
don't
change
like
this
the
suit.
fire getting into
So.
your super shotgun. That
Yeah.
doesn't look right.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Fist bumps
Bye.
all around.
Fist
Boom, boom,
bumps
boom.
all
Stay
around.
safe. Stay indoors. Don't go out and work unless you need to. Don't make boss's
Oh.
job any harder. Ooh, I
we
got
just
acquired
got
a
an
new
achievement while we
crucible.
were saying that.
I didn't know. Why didn't it pop as soon as I came in there? Oh well. Okay.
Bye.
Catch you later, guys.